Hello, guys. Welcome to our channel Football Fantasy and Manchester United versus Nottingham Forest live watch along कर रहे हैं आज हम और कल हमने एक मेगा वॉच along किया था which was very good and we loved the stream and मजा आया था a lot of discussions कितनी सारी बातें हुई अग्रिम भाई ज्वाइन कर चुके ऑलरेडी एंड अग्रिम भाई हमारे खास मित्र एम शे भाई भी आ चुके हैं होला बोल रहे हैं
Mm-hmm.
तो यस
Hi, Anshay.
फैंटास्टिक गेम टुडे fantastic game today मजा आने वाला है and the lineups are already out. Before I move into the lineups, Agrim bhai, your thoughts on today's game, your first reactions, cakewalk for
Yeah,
United or
like
will Nottingham Forest put a fight?
I mean, Nottingham Forest will still fight for like that spot, like that safe spot. I don't see like uh Nottingham Forest like troubling United today because United is playing like four at the back, right? And two
Correct.
and three. I mean, it's like almost like 4-3-3 खेल रहा है United जैसा देखा
Hmm.
जाए तो.
Hmm.
So I think they have a chance.
Gakpo lol. भाई कल पूरे पूरे कल तू चला गया उसके बाद हम पूरे मैंने और
Hmm.
प्रशांत ने आधी स्ट्रीम रोके निकाली है हमने
Hmm.
ये लिंक हुआ था लिंक से कभी वो मतलब मैटर ऑफ मिनट्स मतलब एक
Yeah.
घंटे के अंदर सब कुछ जॉश किंग इट इज दिव्या भाई जॉश किंग यस यस जॉश किंग ओडिया निकालो और मेम्फिस डिपाय आइदर वन ऑफ देम तीन में से कोई एक को तो लेने वाला इट सीम्स यूनाइटेड इवन डोंट हैव द मनी फॉर जाओ फिलिक्स का लोन जाओ फिलिक्स का जो लोन
Hmm.
फी है वो फी देने के लिए भी पैसे नहीं यूनाइटेड के पास
Hmm.
तो ये परिस्थिति आ चुकी है तो तो यार nevertheless we'll speak about that as the stream goes on. Let's quickly
Yeah.
run through the lineups. तो यहाँ पे यूनाइटेड का लाइनअप वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग है यू नो नेवर थॉट के ऐसा होगा we've got David back as a goalkeeper and we've got the back four of Aaron Wan-Bissaka so Diego Dalot not available yet. Varane and Shaw are the centre back. Shaw surprisingly starting
Hmm.
at the left centre back, and Karol Malacia is the left back. We've got the middle three of Fernandez, Casemiro, and Eriksen. That's our best three. And then we've got Rashford and Anthony occupying the wings with Anthony Martial playing as a lone striker after a long time in a competitive
Hmm.
game. Yes, he was involved in the friendly games during the
Yeah.
international break, but competitive game बहुत time के बाद खेल रहा है. So it will be a test for him. Diego Dallo is injured, I think. He'll be back in January. So, छोटा सा injury है उसको. Sancho is unavailable. Lisandro Martinez is not yet joined after the World Cup. And
Hmm.
who else is? Harry Maguire is just recovered from a viral fever. Will Lindelof and McTominay are unavailable due to the same viral fever. तो वो थोड़े मिसिंग है यूनाइटेड के स्क्वाड में और जो गॉट अ बेंच ऑफ वैन डर बीक फ्रेड हैरी मैग्वायर
Hmm.
गार्नाचो एलांगा जिडान इकबाल टॉम हीटन तो decent bench है and on the other side we have a United boy returning playing for Forest is Jesse Lingard. He will lead the line along with Awonei and Johnson. We've got the back four of Lodi, Enan Lodi, Willy Bolly, Voral, and Serge Aurier. Got a middle three of
Yeah.
Mangala, Froller, and Yates. And the front three, like I said, Lingard, Avioni, and Johnson. So interesting lineup. Nottingham Forest
Hmm.
are in the relegation zone, so an important game for them. Like Azim Bhai said, United are the favourites. Shouldn't be a problem
Hmm.
unless they make a make
Yeah.
difficult for themselves. Overall अच्छा स्क्वाड यूनाइटेड का तो देखते हैं अभी क्या होता है एंड इंटरेस्टिंग होगा एमशे सेज द सडननेस द sheer suddenness absolutely no
ये अरबाज
employment
का डायलॉग
Nardo
है. ये
हाँ
अरबाज का डायलॉग है. द शेयर
the
सडननेस.
suddenness sheer suddenness of कोडी गैकपो डील यार भाई अभी तक मैं पूरी रात सो नहीं पाया ऐसा लगता है कोई भयानक सपना देख लिया मैंने यू नो मुझे तो लगा इट वाज यूनाइटेड कोई आएगा सेम एजेंसी है एरिक टेन हाग वांट्स हिम he said in an interview that he had an offer from United he was considering it he would love to play for Eric Ten Hag blah 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 and then all of a sudden within a matter of minutes I mean 2 घंटों में ये लोगों ने
Yeah.
कंफर्म कर दिया that's how good they are, shows how competitive and competent, in fact, was the word I would use. Competent the Liverpool board is and how incompetent United people are.
Yeah.
So again,
Yeah.
it seems Manchester Evening News have said United didn't have the money to pay the 37 million pound, which is, I mean, all the money is left for the fund for the summer transfer window, and it will heavily depend upon the new owners. तो देखते हैं
Hmm.
क्यों किसी को वफा के बदले वफा नहीं मिलती है एरिक टना करिंगटन Eric Ten Hag is disappointed, and but again, we got to focus on today's game. What's gone is gone. We've got better players, and some United fans rightly so bragging about it. In that we never needed Gakpo. He's another Rashford. We wanted someone who is out at number 9, but out and out number 9 कहाँ available है और क्या यूनाइटेड के पास पैसे हैं खरीदने के लिए. तो अगेन ये अभी तो बोलने चलने की बात है. व्हेन यू डोंट गेट वो अंगूर नहीं मिले तो खट्टे है. वैसा ही हो गया ये.
That's true.
बट ठीक है. बट ठीक है अभी टाइम टू मूव ऑन, टाइम टू लुक अहेड. विल
Yeah.
or the only hope is that the new owners buy the club as early as possible and take charge from the Glazers so we can have a
That's
good summer transfer window. That's what the
mm,
expectation is. So let's see how it goes on. The teams are out, by the way. तो एक अच्छा है कल जैसे प्रशांत बोल रहा था कि इसमें कुछ ये नहीं होता. नेशनल एंथम जैसा कुछ होता नहीं है. चैंपियंस लीग में भी
mm,
चैंपियंस लीग का सॉन्ग बजता है, यहाँ पे ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. तो बट यार ये नॉटिंघम फॉरेस्ट की जर्सी पे कोई स्पॉन्सर नहीं है. तो देखा आपने?
mm, है नहीं एक्चुअली.
हाँ.
बेचारे तो यार
अब
दे आर कमिंग आफ्टर लाइक 23 इयर्स यार. क्या करेंगे वो.
हाँ, बहुत सालों के बाद.
एक टाइम पे दे यूज्ड टू बी लाइक वन ऑफ द बेस्ट टीम्स इन इंग्लैंड ना.
they were, yes, yes.
दे वर. हम्म.
Yes, the only good thing that I'm looking forward here is the front three of Martial, Anthony, and Rashford. How the three of them play together. Right, kind of game for them to get to know each other and uh, get that coordination, understanding between them quickly. Because I think Rashford and Martial have been playing together for ages. For almost like 5 years, more than 5 years. So wouldn't be a
Yeah.
problem. And understanding with Anthony is to be important. And again, Bruno Fernandes, I hope he continues his form that he had in the World Cup, and he continues that form in today's game. The good thing is that Rafa Varane is back. I thought he
Mm,
would miss the game, after playing the World Cup final. But then Eric Ten Hag said that he was ready and he wanted to play. It was him who said that he wanted to play this game. So yes, that's a positive sign. Again, the right back situation is not yet resolved. Diego Dolo is ruled out due to minor injury, but we don't have backup right
mm,
back.
yeah.
Aaron Wan-Bissaka is playing today. The other night he played decently, but I don't think he's the kind of player Eric Ten Hag wants at night because it doesn't suit his style. तो देखते हैं
Mm,
यार आज कैसे परफॉर्म करता है. And interesting to see how Luke Shaw plays in that left center back position. He has played in that position, against PSG couple of years back, but there was a three center back. There were three center backs in that game: Lindelof, Twanzebe, and Luke Shaw. So that's how it was. Now this is two center backs, so not sure how he plays in this game. My 3-1 predictions were right. Absolutely, हम बोल ही रहे थे जब तीसरा गोल आर्सेनल ने मारा, तो बोल ही रहे थे एमसी ने प्रेडिक्ट किया था ये. And his prediction was up to
mm,
the mark. And yes, Arsenal fantastic खेले second half में. They are truly in the title race and they are way ahead of Man City. I'm sure Man City will win tomorrow's game. But then again,
mm,
they have a very good advantage. And if and when they play Man City,
mm,
they will be going out on the pitch with their heads high because they will be ahead
yeah.
of the champions. So फर्क तो पड़ता है. हम बोल रहे हैं कि मैन सिटी हरा देगा, but it won't be that easy. We look at the way they are playing. They're not just beating the opponents; they're just smashing them out of the park. That's how
Yeah.
fantastic they are. Gabriel Jesus was missing yesterday, and they were also
Yeah.
missing the क्या नाम है उसका यूक्रेनियन लेफ्ट बैक जिसको कोलोन ने समर में खरीदा था मैन सिटी का
Zinchenko. Zinchenko.
जिनचेंको या दे आर मिसिंग जिनचेंको एज वेल बट ऐसा कुछ लग ही
Hmm.
नहीं रहा था वो लोग दे
Hmm.
कंटिन्यूड फ्रॉम वेयर दे लेफ्ट एंड भाई बहुत ही मजा आने वाला है सिटी आर्सेनल न्यूकासल माय टॉप थ्री फोर्थ कौन खेलेगा लेगा लिवरपूल आई थिंक नाउ
Hmm.
they've got six forwards for three positions. Of course, Luis
Hmm.
Diaz and Jota are out with a long-term injury, but they'll be back in February and March or
Yeah.
March.
Yeah.
But now they have got fantastic front three. Got Salah and Darwin Nunes and Cody Gakpo. Of course, Firmino will play a part, but then ये
Yeah.
team तो बहुत ही interesting लगेगा. Of course, they don't have a good midfield, but then again have a better chance than United. Liverpool after Gakpo will go for top four. Yes, yes. Now they have become top contenders. If Chelsea buy João Felix and another player, I think they are
Hmm.
about to sign Benoit Badiashile, the Monaco centre back. रोमानो का
Hmm.
ट्वीट था so they're in advanced negotiation 40 million euros कुछ है fee. So Chelsea are settling. They missed out a couple of players, but now they are getting back to buying players, and I think January में वो लोग buy करेंगे. They want to finish top four. तो बहुत ही interesting top four होगा. It's either going to be Spurs, Liverpool, or Chelsea. United का बहुत difficult लग रहा है. They already don't missing players in important positions. They only have four centre backs. तो दो सेंटर बैक्स भी इंजर्ड हो गए वापस बैक टू स्क्वायर वन देख ही रहे हो आज की गेम में लुक शॉ खेलना पड़ रहा है एज अ सेंटर बैक मैच इज बिगन
पियर्स मॉर्गन का ये देखा कोट आया आज.
क्या भाई
I I
नहीं भाई
will
नहीं देखा
Piers Morgan on the Super Dubai Dior. I will be attending the ceremony. For me, Cristiano Ronaldo deserves it without a shadow of the doubt. And if he does win it, it will seal the gold debate for me.
एरिक
By the way,
टेनाग
पता है आज क्या हुआ?
प्लेइंग क्या
हम्म,
हुआ भाई प्रशांत इज
आज
हियर
आज
Hi there.
डॉन प्रशांत
Hi
हाय
everyone.
प्रशांत.
Hi everyone. Sorry for joining up late.
आज
The
आज
match
पियर्स
has
मॉर्गन
started
का
off.
ट्विटर
हाँ
ट्विटर अकाउंट हैक हो गया ना.
हाँ क्या क्या बात
हाँ
कर रहा
समन
है?
किसी ने उसका
या
वो उसके बाद चैट ये था हाँ देख एमसी भी बोल रहा है
हाँ मॉर्गन
मॉर्गन का
का
अकाउंट हैक
अकाउंट
हुआ
हैक हुआ. ओ अरे रे 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 बेचारा. बट मजा आता है ऐसे किसी के साथ होता है तो ऐसा कुछ.
या
डॉन
Hello
प्रशांत
Amshay.
यस
Yes. So ETH
Eric
playing
Tanakh
4D
playing
chess.
4D chess. First trick Liverpool into Nunes and now Gakpo. भाई Gakpo अच्छा player है और Nunes भी I like Nunes. Just because he's not scoring goals का इसका मतलब ये नहीं. He will score goals. Overall, if you look at him the way he played, I was impressed. Of course, Haaland का comparison तो कर ही नहीं सकते. But then yeah,
ऑब्वियसली.
he as the
या
season progresses and he grows in more confidence, he will
या
definitely start banging in goal. He's got the quality, goal score तो definitely करेगा. मॉर्गन
Hmm.
को इतनी इतनी बददुआ कल दे दी स्ट्रीम पर उसका नतीजा
उसका नतीजा.
प्रशांत
मगर उसका
क्या लगता है
नतीजा
तेरे
तो
को
और भी बुरा होगा के साथ. हाँ सॉरी बोल.
क्या लगता है इजी केक वॉक फॉर यूनाइटेड टुडेस गेम या फिर अपने लिए खुद के लिए कुछ ट्रबल क्रिएट करेगी यूनाइटेड
Well, for the current United, there is never a cakewalk. मतलब not on paper. उसके, if it does turn out to be the case, I would be happy. But
हम्म
the commentator was saying that the last time Manchester United and Nottingham Forest came across, um, the score was 8-1.
हम्म
That was in 1999. So वैसा
या
तो कुछ नहीं होगा. But even if we win by 2-0 or 3-0, that should be good.
हम्म
And
United
ideally, that is
United
how.
need to score goals. United need to score goals because our goal difference is zero. You know, if
Mhm.
you look at
Mm.
the other teams goal difference 11 12 15 goal difference पे हमारा goal difference zero है.
Yeah.
जे लिंक्स डार्बी बेबी जे लिंक्स ने बहुत
हाँ.
इफ यू लुक एट जैसे लिंगार्ड स्टेटमेंट उसने बहुत कुछ बोला है मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के अगेंस्ट नॉट श्योर हाउ मच ट्रू इट इज एंड इन व्हाट कॉन्टेक्स्ट इट इज बट या बहुत कुछ बोला है हियर कम यूनाइटेड नाउ बट यस प्रशांत योर थॉट्स ऑन लूक शॉ एज अ लेफ्ट सेंटर बैक
Oh, huh. Uh, hmm, I don't know. I'm actually very. I did see the lineup, and even the everyone, even the experts were saying that it is the, it's a makeshift defense that United have today. Left and
Correct.
I mean, Luke Shaw, he's a good defender, right? So it's just that
Yeah.
if he's defensively nice, then as a center back, he will just not be bombing forward as much as he does as a left back.
Exactly.
But otherwise, I think he's a
Correct.
good defender. So that is reassuring.
Hmm.
But I mean, we will only be able to confirm it after the match, because I don't remember him having played at left center back for a long time.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true
So
because I think the last time he played as a left centre back was against PSG. That's when he played there in the Champions League when United won at Paris.
oh, okay, yeah,
A
well,
nice cross there.
so
Rashford looking to shoot, but too many bodies there. Karel Malacia shoots and saved by the goalkeeper, kept it out
well,
for a
well,
throw
at
in.
least we have a good president for that then. Yes. So you know the last time he did do this, at least United did win. So good, at least for the record. Okay, I can
Hmm.
see the shot now, like United trying
Hmm.
to take a shot on target, but yeah, nothing happening today. Ah, well, uh, speaking of, like speaking of score
Hmm.
lines, which I mentioned, right? Like the last time United and Nottingham played each other, United won by 8-1. So
Hmm.
Yeah, I know.
Agreem's team today, I and Agreem were on opposite sides, and his team also lost by 8 goals to 2, 8 or 9
Hmm.
goals to 2.
Eight
So
zero,
yeah,
8-0, 8-0 they
eight
won.
zero, yeah, 8-0, yeah. But later on, his team like scored 2 goals. So yeah,
But we were wearing black
sorry,
jerseys.
sorry. We were in the same team. We weren't in the opposite side. We were in the same
Yeah,
side. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So we
But we were
won.
not
Yeah,
wearing what do you call Man United jerseys. We were wearing black jerseys.
yeah. We were wearing black jerseys. Yeah. So that
Yeah,
was our team.
yeah,
But yeah. So personally, we have had a good day, but let's hope
yeah,
United adds to it, right?
yeah.
I can see that someone's balls were just burst. Uh, uh,
Ivan Tony has
not
bet 3-1 on this match. Says MJ. Ivan Tony betting भी करता है.
हाँ करता है वो. uh,
It's good to see Iron
Today,
Man Bissaka charging forward.
uh,
We don't
yeah,
often see that, and he's
often
done.
see that.
Yeah, he was pretty decent in that game against Burnley, and today also, couple of that chance that was created, it was from Aaron Wan-Bissaka's cross.
Yeah.
So
So
nice chance for him. Hmm.
I mean, him going forward is something that I've seen before. Like I've seen him go forward even under, even under Solskjaer. I remember that he used to go forward. He used to put in the crosses, but the annoying part was that those crosses were never good. Or if he did go forward, he would eventually lose the ball or something like that. So those things used to happen. So, but yeah, at least Ten Hag is still encouraging him to go forward. MJ is
Yeah,
asking about Depay. We don't have an
I
update
think
on Depay yet.
there's no update, but I think that's good. That is the most logical transfer.
Hmm.
That's the only option I think United have. Or I've read today that United don't even have the money for João Felix loan. So
Mhm.
apparently, Atletico Madrid are asking 8 to 9 million as a loan fee for João Felix, and they want United to cover the wages part as well. So United don't have that kind of money, and I think Memphis is only the logical deal that looks forward. Unless they pull out something else or some Josh King kind of a striker. Depay looks
Mhm.
more likely to happen in the January transfer window.
The
No
thing
one's
is that
coming to United, no one taking on Ronnie. Match made in heaven. भाई ये तो नहीं होने वाला है अभी.
भाई अब तो ये
Definitely
नहीं
नहीं होने
होने
वाला है.
वाला. ये तो नहीं होगा. It's just not possible. और by the way, मुझे तो the reason I'm actually the moment you say that logically Depay is someone we will sign, that by default makes me think that United will not sign him because they never do anything that's logical.
No,
So
no.
huh.
I use the word logical looking at United's past, the way
I know.
they act. So that is the only because I don't want Memphis Depay. यार. I mean, come on, you are building a team here. You don't want a striker who's about 32, 33. 30 about 30
Yeah,
के ऊपर striker तुमको नहीं चाहिए. तुमको young player लेना
yeah,
है. Ideally they should have gone for Joao Felix if they're going to miss out on Cody Gakpo. पर अभी तुम बोल रहे हो लोन के
Yeah.
लिए पैसे नहीं है तो मतलब तो हालत तो बहुत बुरी है.
Hmm.
तो नॉट श्योर हाउ दूसरा कोई ऑप्शन मुझे दिख ही रहा है नहीं रहा है एंड बाकी के जो स्ट्राइकर्स है जो गोंचालो रैमोस है या फिर द लिल का स्ट्राइकर है फॉरगॉट हिज नेम द अमेरिकन द कैनेडियन
Jonathan
स्ट्राइकर
David.
Jonathan,
Jonathan
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 David.
David.
David yes yes they all will cost about 30-40 million जो मैनचेस्टर के पास
Hmm.
नहीं है विक्टर ओशिमन की तो आई डोंट इवन वांट टू स्पीक अबाउट हिम बिकॉज नेपोली आर आस्किंग 100 million for it बहुत ही फैंटास्टिक स्ट्राइकर है वेरी टैलेंटेड ब्रिलियंट
Yeah,
बट देन 100 million कहाँ से लाएंगे जनवरी में तो होना ही
that's
नहीं है
Hmm.
true.
क्या कवानी को बेसमेंट से वापस बुला लो आई तो बट यस
Actually, शायद वही करना पड़े.
कवानी इंजरी बहुत है बहुत हाफ ऑफ द गेम्स तो वो अवेलेबल ही नहीं था बिकॉज ऑफ इंजरी बट व्हेन ही प्लेड
But
या ही प्लेड रियली वेल बट ही वाज
when
नॉट
he was
अवेलेबल
at
हाफ
his
ऑफ द
peak,
टाइम
when he was at
हाँ
his peak, there were people who had suggested United to sign him, but वो भी United ने नहीं किया. And when did they
भाई
sign him? When he was
सजेशन तो
past
हमने
his
बहुत
prime.
दिया था I remember
अरे like,
Louis Van when Louis Van Gaal first joined United. He wanted a
hmm,
striker, so he had asked for
हाँ,
Lewandowski. United couldn't
हाँ,
sign Lewandowski. Then he went for Higuain. United
हाँ,
couldn't sign Higuain. Then he went for Cavani, third option. No Cavani.
हाँ,
Cavani also not available. Then we went for Radamel Falcao. So that was the fourth
Yeah,
option which United gave him, and we always blame the manager. Van Gaal this, Mourinho that, Solskjaer this. But then
हाँ,
again. They've not been back properly. Solskjaer, maybe yes, he was the manager who was back the most in terms of getting the deals done over the line. But apart from that,
yeah,
if the same amount of backing was given to someone like Jose Mourinho, I think United would be in a much better place. And
yeah.
the problem with Manchester United is we don't have a competent coach director or a technical director. We've got John Muta, but he doesn't have experience in that field. He was handling a different department, and then they promoted him from inside because they don't want someone from outside who will come and expose them. This clear-cut
Like
case
Ralph
we
Rangnick
saw of
has done.
Ralph Ragnick. Exactly. He didn't
So,
actually say bad things about them, but he said what Manchester United needed, and
yeah,
again, that
exactly.
really exposed them.
Actually,
टीमो
they did.
पुकी टीमो पुकी
हाँ.
वैसे तो भाई इसको भी साइन कर सकते हैं मित्रोविच
Alexander Mitrovic. Yeah.
पता चला अनाटोविच ले लिया वापस.
अरे भाई
मुझे
अर्नाटोविच नहीं भाई.
वॉच आउट फॉर वन मोर स्ट्राइकर मैं बोलता और एक स्ट्राइकर है अलवारो मोराटा मे बी another one watch out for that one that may also happen
हाँ,
हाँ.
वो भी है. अरे भाई यूनाइटेड कोई भलता ही साइन करेगा देख लेना.
ये
मुझे तो
डियोगो
डिपाई भी
कोस्टा के
नहीं
पीछे
लग रहा.
पड़े क्या यूनाइटेड?
वो समर में है भाई अभी नहीं समर में और मुझे लगता नहीं वो भी होगा 60 million चाहिए उनको 60 million कहाँ से लाएंगे
60 60
60
मिलियन.
million गोलकीपर है पोर्चुगल का
अच्छा
एफसी
अच्छा
पोर्टो के
अच्छा
लिए खेलता
डियोगो कोस्टा. हाँ. अच्छा हाँ
हाँ
डियोगो कोस्टा ना. हाँ. अब बोला डिएगो कोस्टा
एम्बापे
नहीं दिया मैंने
नहीं नहीं
बोला.
नहीं वो तो एम्बापे 2023 अरे यार क्या
अरे
एम्बापे भाई एम्बापा
भाई.
क्यों आएगा एम्बापे को कप जीतने ट्रॉफी जीतने भाई उसका ये है बहुत एम्बिशियस प्लेयर है वो
वही एग्जैक्टली वो तो मैड्रिड ही जाएगा. इवन आफ्टर
अब
डिचिंग
नहीं
मैड्रिड लास्ट ईयर
मैड्रिड
वो
मेरे को
फिर
नहीं
भी
लग रहा है
जाएगा.
इस बार मैड्रिड नहीं लेगा. आफ्टर व्हाट नॉनसेंस ही हैज डन विद मैड्रिड मेरे को नहीं लगता है. वो मैड्रिड इज अ वेरी व्हाट यू कॉल प्रेस्टिजियस क्लब ना उस मामले में. कितना भी मतलब
नहीं
उनको.
नहीं लेगा मड्रिड विल
लेगा.
बाय हिम लेगा
मैड्रिड विल बाय
डेफिनेटली लेगा
यार they
बिकॉज
देखो
ये
have
मैं
already
बोल रहा है
signed एंड्रिक. मेरे को नहीं लग रहा है एंड्रिक विल बी
एंड्रिक
गिवन
इज.
भाई
फर्दर.
एंड्रिक 2024 है भाई वो 2024 है और वो भी
या
16 साल का है भाई
हाँ एंड
एम्बापे
ही
इज द
वाज.
प्रेजेंट
तो
एंड्रिक इज द
या तो
फ्यूचर
व्हाट
एम्बापे
डू
इज
प्रेफर
प्रेजेंट
इज
लाइक
लाइक
बैक देन. बिकॉज
एंड्रिक इज लाइक
बिकॉज
जैसे विनिशियस विनी जूनियर का था. Like Vinicius को
हाँ
तो
हाँ,
उन्होंने
Vinicius,
करेक्ट।
एकदम
but
यंग एज में साइन किया था,
but
and then they
Vinicius, but he's like
brought him
way
through
better
the
than
ranks.
Vinicius Junior and Rodrigo. If anyone has seen Hendrik, he's way better
हाँ,
than Vinicius and Rodrigo.
अरे भाई वीके हम लोग को कैसे पता, वो अभी यूथ रैंकिंग में तो कोई भी मतलब ये अच्छा ही रहता है, लाइक
अरे ये
he will
यूथ
only
रैंक
come.
स्क्वाड
में।
में
हाँ,
Ronaldo, ये Nazario was insisting this guy Tite to include
नहीं
एंड्रिक।
नहीं ठीक
Hendrik
है,
in the squad.
तू बोल रहा है
Hendrik in the
एब्सोल्युटली, ही इज ब्रिलियंट भाई, तो जो व्हाट यू आर सेइंग इज बिल्कुल, बिकॉज ही
hmm,
इज अ बॉय वंडर है वो, बट एंड्रिक इज अ फ्यूचर एंड एम्बापे इज अ
hmm,
प्रेजेंट, so
hmm.
there is a highly likely
But he
chance
will be
these three
27
they
ना?
will
If Mbappe का तो वैसे भी deal is like till 2025 2026 ना, ऐसा कुछ है इसका.
but I think PSG will sell him in summer. PSG will
हम्म,
sell him in summer. I think there
क्योंकि
was some
अगर,
issues in
हाँ
थोड़ा
बिकॉज
issues था बीच में।
अपेरेंटली इतने सब पावर के
हाँ,
बाद भी अगर उसको, इफ ही इज नॉट हैप्पी ऑब्वियसली, सो
वो
they
depend
will
करता
sell
है,
him
if he wins
200।
मेक
if he
सेंस।
wins the Champions League, then I think वो तो he'll stay because he has to stay as like the face of Qatar also ना, and face of PSG.
Mbappe, Maguire, McTominay, elite। Mbappe, Maguire।
एम
Because they want like Mbappe to be the face of France ना.
फेस
अरे
ऑफ
बट वो
फ्रांस
तो
फॉर व्हाट?
सिर्फ टेम्पररी के लिए, वो टेम्पररी के लिए पेरिस, पीएसजी। अरे बट वो टेम्पररी के लिए, वो क्लब फुटबॉल पीएसजी के लिए वो दे वांटेड है, कोई पर्टिकुलर इतना टाइम के लिए, एंड अभी वो
हाँ
1 साल बाद बेच देंगे उसको।
भाई, अभी वो
एम्बापे
मेन
वांटेड।
एक्चुअली, हाँ
हम्म
एक्चुअली मेन वन ऑफ द थिंग्स वाज द वर्ल्ड कप राइट फॉर कतार,
हम्म
the whatever they would have sold, whatever stars they would have wanted to sell would have been after the World
हम्म
Cup, because World Cup tak they would need these players. So right now imagine, like on paper Qatar ke liye ki is like there's so much, right? PSG
करेक्ट।
own Qatar,
हम्म
sorry,
हम्म
PSG is owned by Qatar.
पीएसजी कौन करता है?
uh,
हाँ करेक्ट, बाय
Sorry,
करता
sorry,
है।
PSG is
हाँ
owned by
तो
Qatar.
लॉजिकल
It
तो
doesn't,
वही है,
no, my
वही
point
है,
is,
कुछ भी बोल
हाँ
दो.
so Mbappe and
हाँ
Messi
बोल।
both play for PSG, right? The
हम्म
World Cup was
हम्म
held in Qatar, and they were the two stars who played in the final as well, France
करेक्ट।
and Argentina. So for Qatar, that was like, as far as the exposure and PR is concerned, this was like the best thing they could have possibly got,
Yeah.
हम्म
right? So वैसा, so अब वो चीज तो हो गया अभी. So the world, because the World Cup is over, I think they will,
हम्म
I mean, although they might hold on to PSG and they might continue using it for soft power, but
हम्म
at the same time they will now be open to selling players like Mbappe. They would not need to give him so much power, because now they are heading towards, anyway they are going to head towards a more, more of a humble approach, let's just say a more systematic approach, where where
हम्म
they have already mentioned that they don't
हाँ
need
उसका
all
भाई
these
है ना
signings.
एम्बापे का
क्या?
भाई will become the face. एम्बापे का भाई will become the face then.
कौन? कौन?
He has his brother ना, एम्बापे.
पता नहीं, आई एम नॉट अवेयर ऑफ
हाँ
दैट.
बट वो ही इज नॉट,
बट
क्या बोलते हैं।
एक चीज है,
हम्म
वो पॉल पॉगबा का भाई बोल रहा था कि उसने विच डॉक्टर को भेजा था अम्बापे पे कुछ करने को. सो वर्ल्ड कप तो नहीं जीता भाई, वो वर्ल्ड कप नहीं जीता. सो या, वो चीज है. सो एज वी स्पीक, यूनाइटेड का ये जो मैच है, आई मीन नॉट मच एक्शन हैपनिंग सो फार
नहीं
एज
बट मेरे को
पर
नहीं
व्हाट
लगता वो ये वेजेस नहीं दे पाएगा रियल, व्हाट इज अर्निंग एट पीएसजी.
ऑफ कोर्स दे
आई.
पाएगा, ऑफ कोर्स ऑफ
नहीं
इफ
दे
कोर्स।
पाएगा.
भाई जो पीएसजी ने डील ऑफर किया था, सेम टू सेम एग्जैक्ट सेम डील रियल ने ऑफर किया उसको, विद
हाँ
इंक्लूडिंग द बोनस, सेम सेम टू
हाँ
सेम डील ऑफर किया था, दोनों
बट
डील
वो
में
फिर वो
कुछ डिफरेंस
ये
नहीं था।
इमेज राइट्स में मार खाए ना रियल. इमेज राइट्स में दे वांटेड
नहीं
ऑल
नहीं,
द राइट्स.
अरे कुछ इमेज राइट्स में नहीं था, फ्रांस के प्रेसिडेंट ने इंटरवीन किया, ने वो सब किया, तब जाके उसने कुछ इमेज राइट्स से रियल वाज रेडी टू गिव एवरीथिंग, द सेम जो डील ऑफर कर रहे थे, थोड़ा एक
हम्म
छोटे मोटे ट्वीक्स थे, बाकी इट वाज ऑलमोस्ट 90% सेम ही था। एंड इट वाज नॉट बिकॉज ऑफ को किसका अच्छा डील था बैड डील था, फ्रांस का प्रेसिडेंट इन्वॉल्व हुआ, बहुत प्रेशर था एम्बापे पे, एंड देन फाइनली मेरा डिसीजन या 2 साल के रह जाता हूँ पीएसजी, एंड देन मे बी विल गो टू रियल मैड्रिड, तो दैट मेड
हाँ
सेंस फॉर हिम दैट टाइम, बट या आई थिंक समर में जाएगा वो।
Hmm.
Paris will cash in.
Yeah, makes sense
So
because
देखना पड़ेगा फिर
yeah.
275
what a
मिलियन
goal! What a goal!
Oh,
Brilliant
United
goal
have
from
scored.
Rashford.
Acha, okay,
What a
okay. Let
cross!
me let me have a look at it. Bruno is taking the free kick
Yes.
right now on my screen. So sorry,
No,
Eriksen is
no, free
taking the
kick.
corner.
कॉर्नर
Corner
यस
है ना?
कॉर्नर देख भाई कॉर्नर
Eriksen
से
is
मारा है
taking the
कॉर्नर
corner.
से मारा
हाँ,
है देख देख कॉर्नर देख क्या
okay.
फैंटास्टिक मारा
Eriksen is taking the corner now. Okay, hold on. Acha. Oh ho. Grounded pass straight to
है
Rashford and he scored. Beautiful.
Rashford.
It's so good to see Rashford smiling and enjoying his game again. It's very
Yeah,
nice.
absolutely. No, he's our star man now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now that we don't have Ronaldo, he is the main striker as well. Him
correct.
and
अच्छा
Martial.
he's picking up the form मतलब last time तो मतलब he had a very bad season ना Rashford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. A forgettable season. But
Yeah.
MJ बोल रहा है same offer plus image rights plus free transgender girlfriend for life. Rashi scored.
अरे
Mbappe who? I
अरे
apparently
ये
एम्बापे
जो
ट्रांसजेंडर गर्ल
PSG का जो
का क्या सीन था इसका? What was the reference? I forgot that.
उसकी
कुछ
गर्लफ्रेंड
हुआ था ना
ट्रांसजेंडर
उसका?
है ना.
क्या अच्छा उसकी गर्लफ्रेंड है ट्रांसजेंडर.
Yeah,
अच्छा ओ
so he's dating a
ओ
transgender apparently. बोल रहे हैं, I don't know कितना सच है.
अच्छा वेरी प्रोग्रेसिव.
Yeah.
Bandara guy
हाँ
scored.
भंडारा
Bandara
बंडारा
भंडारा
guy
गए
हाँ
थे.
scored.
भंडारा का या
आदिल रामी और ये डिमारिया का झगड़ा हो रहा है इंस्टाग्राम पे.
क्यों
हाँ मैंने देखा
अभी
कुछ
क्या
तो
क्या
हाँ.
क्या हो गया अभी
पता नहीं आदिल रामी is just acting very salty now because
हम्म
since Argentina has won ना.
हम्म
अच्छा
So nobody is
मैंने
liking
पढ़ा
Diego
था.
Emiliano Martinez. मतलब ठीक है यार मतलब वो तो मस्ती करेगा
भाई
ये अपना.
हाँ
अर्जेंटीना भी दूध के धुले हुए नहीं है अर्जेंटीना भी मतलब
हाँ
चर्बी तो
हाँ
उन्होंने
अरे
है ही वो लोग में
अरे तो
और
वो फ्रांस जब कर रहा.
फ्रांस वालों का प्रॉब्लम मालूम है क्या है
हाँ
फ्रांस वालों का प्रॉब्लम रहा है उनको लगता है उनसे बड़ा कोई नहीं है उनको लगता है ये
एग्जैक्टली
उनसे वो है उनका प्रॉब्लम इशू है उनका
यार
एग्जैक्टली
वो तो कॉलोनियल
वही बोलो ना.
माइंडसेट रहता है सब यूरोपियन टीम्स को.
अरे
सो
कॉलोनियल
हाँ या
माइंडसेट
आई
कुछ
जस्ट
नहीं है.
नहीं
वो अकड़ फालतू का है ना. अकड़ फालतू का है.
अरे वो अक्कड़
फालतू
वो
अकड़
उन
है.
लोग को सब यूरोपियन टीम्स को वो अक्कड़ है ना. दे हैव दैट.
वही तो बोलो ना
आई
अभी
डोंट नो
अगर ये वर्ल्ड कप अगर ब्राजील जीत जाता तो
तो
सीधा
क्या.
तो मतलब ब्राजील वोड़ा मॉक्ड द हेल आउट ऑफ फ्रांस.
हाँ ऑब्वियसली. अच्छा
हाँ
नो आई
वो तो
एम
भाई
जस्ट लुकिंग एट दैट
एग्जैक्टली.
आर्टिकल जहाँ ये बोल रहा है. सो बेसिकली यही तो या मतलब एमी मार्टिनेज़'s antics have sparked a row between Di Maria and him. So exactly क्या है वो मुझे नहीं पता.
अरे इसने
Uh,
ही शेयर्ड अ स्टोरी बेसिकली ऑफ एमिलियानो
गोल
मार्टिनेज एंड मेसी.
सेकंड गोल
second goal. Oh.
गोलकीपिंग एरर बाय एनसी मार्शल शॉट फ्रॉम आउटसाइड द बॉक्स लो शॉट था को गोलकीपर ने ब्लंडर कर दिया हक दिया इन शॉट हक दिया
ओहो. अच्छा
गुड
हाँ तो
स्टार्ट फॉर
मेरे
यूनाइटेड.
इसमें good start exactly. So yeah, Rashford has the ball. He has passed it to Martial and he oh what a finish. What a finish. Ah ha ha. Beautiful. Sumptuous finish, huh? मतलब
काउंटर अटैक था
प्रॉपर. हाँ प्रॉपर पास बाय रैशफोर्ड. सामने गया मार्शियल. बूम. स्लाइसेस इट इन.
इसको बेचारे को लिया भी लेके भी नहीं गया ना फॉर द वर्ल्ड कप.
हम्म
किसको
मार्शियल को
हाँ
बट
बट वो फॉर्म में नहीं था फॉर्म
हाँ
गेम
बट
गेम ही
गुड
नहीं
फॉर
खेला था ना
यूनाइटेड.
वो इंजर्ड ही
हाँ
था वो पूरा टाइम इंजर्ड ही
हाँ
था अच्छा नहीं लेके गया
बट
अब इंजर्ड हो
यूनाइटेड
क्या
के लिए
था
तो अच्छा ही है ना. हाँ वही एक्चुअली. बट यूनाइटेड के लिए तो अच्छा ना अभी कम से कम उसको मतलब वो फ्रेश तो हो
भाई
गया बंदा.
ये फ्रांस के आधे प्लेयर तो मतलब हॉस्पिटल में रहते हैं जो उनका है
हाँ
फ्रांस का साइड का आधे
हाँ
सब
ना.
लोग देख
पॉगबा
नाम लेता
डेम्बेले
हूँ मैं एक का पॉगबा
मार्शियल. हाँ
डेम्बेले बेंजेमा
हाँ
मार्शियल इवन वरान
हाँ
वरान का इंजरी
हाँ
रिकॉर्ड बहुत ही गंदा है तो इनके
हाँ
आधे
वरन का तो
ये
एज के हिसाब से आया है ना.
क्या
वरन
बेंजामिन
का तो
पावर
एज के हिसाब से आया था.
वरान का क्या
क्या बोल रहे हैं.
मैं बोल रहा हूँ वरान का एज के साथ इंजरी आया था बट ही हैज बीन ऑलवेज बीन अ वेरी फिट प्लेयर फॉर रियल.
नहीं ऑफ कोर्स नॉट रियल
नहीं
के लिए
बट
भी उसका इंजरी इश्यूज था ही है मजबूत इंजरी
हाँ
इश्यूज था
हाँ
रियल के लिए
रेपिटेटिव
हम्म,
तो था उसका, ऑल्दो मतलब
था
इज अ
बहुत था
गुड
उसका इंजरी
डिफेंडर।
इशू।
वही
डिफेंडर तो
ग्रियजमान का भी
फैंटास्टिक है
थोड़ा बहुत है, हाँ।
वो बोलता है
ग्रियजमान का भी थोड़ा
वो
बहुत है डिफेंसिवली, अरे
हाँ।
क्या इंजरीज वगैरह। सो उसका भी इंजरी रिकॉर्ड है ग्रिजमान का।
Hmm.
और फिर
है वो
बचा
फ्रांस
कौन?
के प्रेस एनगोलो कांटे है, पॉल पॉगबा है,
हाँ
वो मट्यूडी भी
हाँ
ऐसा ही था। तो दे
हाँ
दीज प्लेयर्स दे हैव इंजरीज। बेंजामिन पावर्ड, ही इज अनदर वन, यू नो।
Hmm.
उसका
हाँ
इंजरी इश्यूज भी अच्छा है, इतना अच्छा रिकॉर्ड नहीं है उसका इंजरी। इब्राहिमा
हाँ
कोनाटे है जो लिवरपूल का है,
Hmm.
उसका भी इंजरी
हाँ
इश्यूज है
Yeah.
बहुत।
But Ibrahim Konate is like a very good defender. मतलब he is better than
बहुत सही है,
हाँ
बहुत मस्त प्लेयर है
Upamecano.
बहुत। यू नो,
बहुत मस्त।
Hmm.
ही इफ यू लुक एट हिम एंड उपमेकानो को ज्यादा रेट करते हैं, बट इफ यू लुक एट
Yeah.
द परफॉर्मेंस कोनाटे इज बेटर देन उपमेकानो।
Yeah.
हम्म या
मतलब इसका और वर्जिल वैन डाइक का मतलब like partnership is very good है। मतलब like
बहुत अच्छा है, इज वेरी गुड,
yeah.
या इट इज वेरी गुड।
वो तो है। या
Hmm.
अग्री। सो वो बात तो है। बट ये क्या बोल रहे हैं, बट जो भी लाइक व्हाट आई नोटिस्ड इज के कांते बोलो या फिर ये भी पॉगबा वगैरह जो मिडफील्डर्स है, दे आर स्पेशली लाइक मिडफील्डर्स एंड विंगर्स, दे आर स्पेशली मोर वल्नरेबल टू इंजरीज।
Hmm.
हाँ,
हम्म,
बिकॉज प्रोबब्ली
विंगर्स
बिकॉज
तो
दे डू अ
बहुत है,
लॉट ऑफ रनिंग।
हाँ।
हाँ, सो वही वो
करेक्ट।
रनिंग वगैरह कर रहे हैं इतना, मे बी उस हिसाब से होगा। बट
Yeah.
आई थिंक मुझे तो लगता है कि इन जनरल जितने भी प्लेयर्स हैं ना, काफी सारे प्लेयर्स जो इतना इंजर हो रहे हैं, इट इज ड्यू टू प्लेयर बर्न आउट, बिकॉज आई रियली डू थिंक दैट
हम्म,
काफी प्लेयर्स कुछ ज्यादा ही फिक्सचर्स खेल रहे हैं।
नो, आई डोंट वांट टू बी, मैं ऐसा मतलब कुछ मूड ये नहीं बोलना चाहता कि मैं बोल रहा हूँ इसलिए हुआ। बट इफ यू लुक एट ब्रूनो फर्नांडिस, उसका इंजरी रिकॉर्ड बहुत ही सही है। ही डजंट गेट इंजर्ड, मोस्ट ही इज ऑलवेज अवेलेबल। उसका फ्रॉम द
हाँ।
टाइम इज कम टू यूनाइटेड, मोस्ट ऑफ द गेम्स इज ऑलवेज अवेलेबल।
वो तो है। वो भाई फिट रहा है। पोर्टुगीज प्लेयर्स
बॉम।
मतलब आई थिंक काफी सारे मैंने देखे, वो लोग का इंजरी रिकॉर्ड अच्छा रहता है, दे डोंट गेट इंजर्ड वेरी ऑफन। है कोई ऐसा लाइक जो अभी विच हुम यू कैन रिकलेक्ट?
जोटा,
हाँ हाँ
डिएगो जोटा,
हाँ, डियोगो जोटा,
उसका है।
यस।
हम्म,
वो एक है, बट लाइक फ्रांस के ज्यादा है। आ,
हाँ फ्रांस के
बाकी
ज्यादा है।
हाँ, so वो है। स्पीकिंग ऑफ फ्रांस, मैंने मेरे को बार बार ना मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पे एक वीडियो सजेशन आते रहता है, लाइक रील है वो अंगोलो कांते का। मैंने वो
Hmm.
मेरे स्टोरी पे
ओके,
भी डाला था।
सो बैड टैकल देयर।
हाँ, सो अंगोलो कांते मतलब व्हेनेवर ही रिसीव्स एन अवार्ड या फिर उसका इंटरव्यू होता है,
Hmm. Thank you.
हाँ थैंक यू। सो इट व्हेनेवर ही सेज थैंक यू, इट साउंड लाइक फक यू, एंड सो उस पे
Yeah, I
सबने
know.
सबटाइटल्स डाल के रखे कांग्रेचुलेशंस, कांग्रेचुलेशंस ऑन द परफॉर्मेंस, हाँ ओके फक यू।
सही है
एंड
ये।
वो बेचारा इतना मतलब प्यार से वो बोलता है ना, वो कि एक्चुअली में वो फक यू भी ऐसे ही सुनाई देगा,
Yeah,
अरे
it
कितना प्यार
actually
से
sounds
बोल
like
रहा है।
that. Yeah,
हाँ,
yeah,
ये लाइक कितना प्यार से बोल रहा है भाई।
that's true.
सो वही वो रील बार बार आते रहता है मुझे। So yeah, okay, bad tackle, yes. The player is down, and this means that there will be some added time, injury time थोड़ा होगा,
Yes, Qatar time. Let's
Qatar time,
make it
Qatar time,
make it known as like Qatar time, not as injury time
Qatar
now.
time, injury time. Yeah,
Qatar
yeah, I
time.
know. I swear. Hmm. Okay, let me show you guys something by the way. Hold on,
Okay,
just a second, now.
yeah, bro, no problem. Manchester United 2, Nottingham Forest nil. And here is a corner from Nottingham Forest into the box. Not a good one. And United easily able to deal with it. Clearance by
Okay,
Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Rashford
so
now. It's a foul on Marcus Rashford.
So, guys, just wanted to
Hmm.
show this jersey that I have ordered today. It's a personalized jersey.
Oh, good one.
Cristiano.
Seven.
Okay. Yeah.
Hmm.
Now, can you guess which team this is?
Netherlands. I don't know.
Any guess? Any
Is
guesses?
it international or club?
It's international.
नेदरलैंड्स लग रहा है मेरे को तो
Portugal.
साइड से.
Portugal. It's India.
इंडिया. Okay.
Yeah. ये इंडिया का अवे
Nice.
जर्सी. This is the away jersey.
Away.
And
Good
Nice.
one. Hmm.
हाँ, and I bought it directly from the original site itself. So
Nice.
and
अच्छा.
हम लोग मतलब अभी वर्ल्ड कप था, काफी ट्रेंड चल रहा था, and I saw a lot of
Hmm.
people buying national team jerseys and everything. मैंने बोला इंडिया का ही क्यों ना खरीद लो. So ये it is very reasonable. इसका costing भी like it's not ridiculous like all those jerseys जो फ्रांस वगैरह के original jerseys है उसके जैसा नहीं है.
Hmm.
Because ये
अच्छा.
इंडियन ब्रांड है,
Okay.
लोकल ब्रांड है, इसका प्राइस भी कुछ ज्यादा नहीं है.
Hmm.
And they
Hmm.
also give you their website also gives you the option to have it personalized. Like I have just got it personalized. तो
Hmm.
मुझे ये पड़ा
Yeah.
1200 में.
Oh, good one.
Original, not even a copy. This is the original OG
Hmm.
jersey. So recommendation to everyone. uh, मतलब खरीद रहे हो तो इंडिया का भी एक जर्सी खरीद ही लो.
Yeah. Absolutely. MC says अपना इधर ही था. कल कॉलेज है. Enjoy.
अच्छा अच्छा.
And thank you
ओके.
MC bye.
अच्छा
MC पूछ रहा है
चलता
बीजेपी का जर्सी
बीजेपी.
है क्या?
नहीं. नहीं नहीं. कमल नहीं है ना इस पे. बीजेपी का जर्सी तब होगा जब हम अखंड भारत करेंगे.
Yes.
Mhm.
हाँ.
United India.
हाँ.
USA. हाँ
Nice
मतलब
long ball
रिपब्लिक ऑफ
there.
इंडिया से भी यूएसए होना चाहिए. यूनाइटेड
Hmm.
स्टेट्स ऑफ इंडिया.
हाँ.
यूएसएआई यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अखंड इंडिया.
हाँ. अखंड भारत.
Yes.
But अखंड भारत sounds like it has the feel in it. You know.
बोल मत
Anyway.
साले. ये इधर लेफ्ट विंग वाले बहुत आ जाएंगे बोले कि ये क्या है भाई,
हाँ.
ये पॉडकास्ट हिंदू राष्ट्र बना रहे हो तुम लोग.
हाँ वही. Anyway, so okay, I
Anyway.
see United are attacking again. They are. Acha, I see a lot of positivity from United, and
Hmm.
it's good. One good thing, Divya, is that
Hmm.
uh, we have seen in the past, right? कि United कैसे lower league, lower division, like lower position वाले teams के against struggle कर रहा था. So going by that going by that track record, at least right now against Nottingham, they have done well so far. And I have seen
Yeah.
that even against other sides they have done slightly better. They have not exactly struggled against all of them.
Yeah.
With
Hmm.
like we have lost to what, Brentford, but apart from that, they've been getting better. जैसे कि अभी ये मैच है, आई थिंक द लास्ट मैच दैट यूनाइटेड प्लेड
Hmm.
व्हिच वाज अगेंस्ट फुलहम, राइट? वो भी
Hmm.
ऑल्दो लास्ट मोमेंट पे ही जीते वो लोग, बट इट वाज स्टिल गुड. इट वाज अ
Yeah, it
गुड
was.
विन. अ विन इज अ विन.
एमसीए का कमेंट यूएसए उल्लासनगर सिंधी एसोसिएशन. सही है भाई.
नहीं, दैट्स एन एक्चुअल एसोसिएशन दैट एक्चुअली एग्जिस्ट, पता है?
कॉपीराइट मारना पड़ेगा अभी यूएसए पे, मतलब असली यूएसए पे.
Nice
आईपीआर
run by
वाले पे.
Rashford, won the ball and थोड़ा ज्यादा हो गया पास.
चलो अच्छा, बट यूनाइटेड आर स्टिल अटैकिंग.
Yeah. Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of positivity from United. They are not holding back. They seem to have a purpose. They have an intent in with their game. Passing वगैरह भी ठीक ठाक कर रहा है. They are not losing balls in at crucial positions like they have been doing in the past seasons. So they look very much in control, and that's very
Yeah.
reassuring. So as we have been talking, Divya, that the World Cup break has not affected the forms of quite of most of the teams, and that seems to be the case with United as well. They
Yeah,
are in pretty good form. They are in a very
Yeah.
good flow apparently,
yeah,
and uh, we can say that uh, United are up by 2 goals to nil right now.
Mm-hmm.
The United we have now become familiar with, they would have taken a back seat, they would have just relaxed.
yeah.
That is the United we are
Yeah.
familiar with, right, Divya? So, but
Yeah.
that is not happening. United are
Yeah.
still going ahead. They are still creating chances, which is very
Yeah.
good. It's
Correct.
refreshing to see.
It is indeed. Yeah. It is. It is indeed.
Yeah. So, अच्छा चलता हूँ याद रखना.
Prashant.
हम्म,
Okay. MC says, "Chalo ji. Good night. Good night, MC. Take care."
हाँ. वो तुम्हारा कमेंट देख
Okay,
के मेरे
Prashant.
दिमाग में एक गाना बजा. हाँ, सॉरी. अच्छा
Yeah.
चलता हूँ
A
दुआओं में
question
याद
for you.
रखना. हाँ, सॉरी. या प्लीज कंटिन्यू दिव्या. या.
Okay. So now that we know that it is going to be a makeshift striker. Come summer. If we have, let's consider a situation where United have new owners and there is money available. You know, hypothetical situation. Money is available and we can go and sign a striker. Which is the striker that you would want to sign for United?
I still think Vlahovic is the most matlab,
Hmm.
suited striker because United need a goal machine. So Vlahovic
Hmm.
does fill those boxes. I don't know whether they will whether Ten Hag would like him. I mean, that is one
Hmm.
question which I have. I'm not sure if Ten Hag would go
Hmm.
for a striker like Vlahovic. I mean, he can, from what I recall, even Arsenal and to in at a certain point, even City were considering Vlahovic. So, if he
Hmm.
is someone who will fit into his system, well and good. But uh, in terms of goal scoring, he is a good option. Um, the other option I think which we can go for is the one which you mentioned, Jonathan David. That's a good option. That he will be available for a good rate, and he is also uh, fairly young, right? So uh,
Hmm.
he will fit right into the ethos and the template that
Hmm.
Ten Hag is looking to implement at United. Or who was the other striker that Victor Osimhen, of
There's
course, the one which we discussed yesterday.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think
Correct.
he is he.
No,
I
no.
mean,
So out of
sorry.
I'll give you four names. Vlahovic,
Hmm.
Victor Osimhen,
Uh,
Gonçalo Ramos, and
uh,
the Canadian striker Jonathan David. Which one would you, out of the four, if you had to pick one, which one would you pick?
Hmm. Gonzalo Ramos, I mean, apart from his Portugal performance, I have not seen much of him personally.
Hmm.
I am, and signing a player just on the basis of one performance is obviously, I mean, that's not something I would do. Um, and okay, as we speak, Anthony just had a shot on target. So
Yeah.
Gonzalo Ramos is not someone I would go for. I think
Hmm.
it's either Victor. I mean, out of these four that we spoke of, um, Victor Osimhen is someone who would excite me the most because he. I just have a gut feeling that he's a good striker. Jonathan
Hmm.
David, uh, he is a good player, but um, I don't know that he is ready for such a huge step up
Yeah.
from the
So,
league
Correct.
he's by
through
the
to.
way the top
And
scorer for Serie A, by the way, Victor
who?
Osimhen.
Yeah,
He's
Victor
yeah, I
currently
know.
the
Osimhen.
top
Yeah.
scorer.
Exactly. That's why I'm praising him. So he's ahead of Vlahovic as well. And Vlahovic,
And he's very
unfortunately
fast.
for him,
He's
huh,
quick. He's good. He's really
he is
good.
quick.
Might as
Victor
well
Yeah.
Osimhen.
you guys can consider Marco Arnautovic also because he's just like one goal like behind Victor Osimhen.
Yeah. But I don't think
Right.
that will happen. They will not revisit the chapter due to his past
Yeah,
issues. They were going to
Yep.
sign him, but then because of his past history,
Huh.
um, he was involved in some controversy. So, because of ethical reasons, United backed out from the deal. But yeah, he's a good striker,
हाँ
Arnautovic, and with a good coach around him, he can definitely score goals. But I think, yeah, what Prashant
but
said,
he
I
would
agree
still
with
not
Prashant. So,
suit United.
yeah,
Sorry,
sorry, he
please
was still
continue.
not.
I don't think he would still. I still don't think he would suit United. Huh. Please
Yeah,
continue. You were saying.
maybe, yeah, maybe yes, maybe not. So again, I don't think that chapter will be visited back. But yeah,
Hmm.
I agree with you, Prashant. Victor Osimhen is my choice as well. You know, fantastic striker. Uh, we should have signed him. When Napoli signed him, that's when we should have that was the
Yeah.
time because he was linked to us back then as well, and we chose not to sign him. And I think Napoli have signed him for around 70-75 million, if I'm not wrong. So when they
Oh.
have spent 70-75 million, they will easily expect anywhere between 90 to 100 million for Victor Osimhen.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
the money involved is going to be too much. So again, it will depend upon our new owners how they want to operate. But yeah, from what I am reading everywhere, and it's a Nottingham Forest goal
Oh. They pulled
from a
one back.
free kick. Yeah, they pulled
Oh.
one back. Poor
Oh.
defending at the far post.
That means that the game is on again because it's just on the stroke of
Yeah,
half time.
so this is what I was talking about. Our goal difference is very poor, and the first two games which we lost, and then we haven't won games convincingly. We looked good, but we don't have an actual goal scorer in our team, and it's really
Yeah.
poor defending. No coordination between the defense and the goalkeeper. I think it was
Yeah.
Van Bissaka who was caught at the far post.
Yeah.
His
Yates,
marker
Yates
Yates,
scored.
yeah,
Yates.
yeah, he was marking Yates, and he let him pass that easily. So poor defense, and again we're back to a goal difference of one now. I think
Assist by
VR is
Renan
checking
Lodi.
possibility.
Sorry.
Assisted by assisted by Renan Lodi. He used to play for Atletico, no? Lodi.
Oh, I think is there a handball? I think there's a VR check here for handball.
इधर वीआर
Oh.
चेक हो रहा है कतार वर्ल्ड कप में नहीं हुआ
Handball. वर्ल्ड कप की तो अभी चलो बात ही मत करो. It's over now. क्या ही बोल सकते हैं.
Yeah.
Possible handball check. Not sure whether it is or not. क्या पता नहीं क्या एंगल से देख रहे हैं, कैसे मालूम पड़ने वाला है कि हैंडबॉल इनको है. हाँ, now this is a better one. इनके कैमरा एंगल्स भी बहुत वियर्ड है वीआर के.
हाँ वही.
I don't know
और हम
how
लोग
are they
और
able
ये
to
एंगल हमें बता
visit.
रहा है बट द VAR
हाँ,
guys दे this is not what they are seeing. Like cricket में कितना ट्रांसपेरेंट रहता है, right? The
हाँ,
decision making process
हाँ.
is so transparent. Every whatever discussion and
हम्म,
camera angles are there, it is the same as the
हम्म.
audience. यहाँ पे तो वो भी नहीं है. ऑफसाइड तो नहीं है.
नहीं, अभी ऑफसाइड भी चेक कर रहा है. चेकिंग
हाँ.
गोल फॉर अ पॉसिबल ऑफसाइड. क्या है यार भाई.
हैंडबॉल लग रहा है क्या?
पता नहीं यार, ये कैमरा एंगल जो दिखा रहा है ना, सही से दिखा रहा है. उसको हेड को लगा है. आफ्टर टचिंग द हेड, डिड इट हिट द हैंड? नॉट श्योर.
हाँ.
तो आई थिंक दैट्स ऑफसाइड है. ऑफसाइड है
अभी
शायद
जूम
से
इन
ये.
कर रहा है. ऑफसाइड कैसे?
हम्म.
ऑफसाइड तो है नहीं.
नहीं, अभी ऑफसाइड भी चेक कर रहे हैं लोग. दे
ऑफसाइड
चेकिंग फॉर
चेक कर
पॉसिबल
रहा है
ऑफसाइड.
बट
हाँ,
हाँ
हाँ.
बट आई थिंक हैंडबॉल लग रहा है अभी.
इट्स
लग
ऑफसाइड.
रहा है.
गोल रूल्ड आउट. गोल रूल्ड
क्या
आउट.
बात कर रहा
इट्स
है?
ऑफसाइड.
ऑफसाइड कैसे?
It is, yeah.
ऑफसाइड कैसे?
बैक टू कतार
Yes, Prashant.
कतार वर्ल्ड कप बैक टू कतार
कुछ भी मतलब मुझे समझा ही नहीं ये तो. दिस इज बियॉन्ड साइंस.
Yeah, it is actually offside, yeah. If you
दिस
look
इज
at
बियॉन्ड
replay
स्टुपिडिटी
देखे ना.
दिस नॉट
नहीं,
बियॉन्ड
नहीं,
साइंस
offside है. It is
क्या बात?
offside. It is actually offside.
हाउ? हे भगवान. वेल, वो नॉटिंघम का मैनेजर तो जब गोल दिया था तभी भी खुश नहीं था. उसका चेहरा तो अभी भी
हाँ.
उतरा हुई है.
उसी को
बट
देख के शायद वो रूल आउट कर दिया होगा
हाँ.
Steve Cooper ना.
एक्चुअली हाँ, स्टीव कूपर. यस.
स्टीव कूपर
अरे यार, ये अभी ये जो हाफ टाइम शो होगा ना, ये लोग का जो डिस्कशन होगा उसमें अपने
हम्म,
को देखने मिलेगा एग्जैक्टली कि क्या है
हम्म.
क्या नहीं है.
करेक्ट
I didn't
करेक्ट करेक्ट।
understand कि ऑफसाइड का क्या एंगल
हाँ
था
देखो,
इसमें।
सी इफ यू लुक एट दैट, जो वैन बिसाका के पहले प्लेयर है ना, वो उसको
हाँ।
जो बॉली करके है ना, वो ऑफसाइड उसके पाँव को लग के गया। तो इट हिट द
हैं।
हेड ऑफ दिस गाय, क्या बोल, Yates, and then it came off Billy Bolly's leg. That Billy Bolly was offside.
Hmm.
अच्छा, ओके। या सो आई थिंक दे आर शोइंग इट नाउ। ओके, हाँ। ओ, राइट। सो हाँ, यस, आई सी इट नाउ,
Hmm.
यस। सो
So
बेसिकली
no
उसका
more Qatar.
डिफ्लेक्शन लगा। हाँ,
अभी कतार
Hmm.
नहीं, अब कतार नहीं,
हाँ।
अब कतार
नाउ
वर्ल्ड
दिस इज नॉट कतर, या दिस
दिस
इज
नॉट
नॉट
कतार
कतर वर्ल्ड
रेफरिंग,
कप। हाँ,
दिस नॉट कतार रेफरिंग।
हाँ। सो दिस इज नॉट हैशटैग rigged for Messi, the hashtag which they trended.
कुछ भी कर रहे
But
हैं भाई,
uh,
कुछ भी कर रहे हैं लिटरली।
so United now attacking again, Van Bissaka and all the players combining. They are now
Hmm.
recycling the ball. I think that now they're looking to just shut the shop shut. Like
Correct. Hmm.
um, because half time है तो कुछ ज़्यादा करना नहीं है. Just keep the possession, keep recycling the ball. Let the half end. Now that goal नहीं है, if we go till half time with this score line, it will be good. It
Correct.
is likely कि
Exactly. Yeah.
Nottingham second half में थोड़ा सा तो retaliate करेगा. They will retaliate a bit. They will come back. They'll come hard at us for some time, but then it will go ahead. मतलब, let's see what that happens.
3 minutes of added time. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Anthony cross.
again,
No one at the end of it.
I think this is the right thing to do for United. Just keep keep the possession now. Obviously,
Yeah.
keep trying to create a chance as well, but don't go overboard attacking. We just have like 2 minutes. You know, once
Hmm.
and 2 minutes can be. We can just speed through them just by passing through like this. Okay. So the Anthony attack
Correct.
which you mentioned, I can see that now. It's yeah, it was a cross come shot. It didn't like look exactly like a
Yeah.
he was sure as to
Exactly.
what he wants. But yeah, now they are showing the Rashford goal, which was very good. Martial's goal was also nice. The way they combined Martial
Yeah.
and Rashford. So good, good stuff. Hmm.
Nottingham Forest. Free kick.
Yep. 1 minute
And the
left
free
now.
kick
I
is
think
cleared. Yeah.
once the free kick
one
is,
minute left.
so now that the free kick is cleared, उसके थोड़े time बाद we can, I think the half will be able to pull through the extra time of the first half, and that should be it. So yeah, now we know
Yeah.
about the first half. Now, like the first half is pretty much dead and buried, right? It's over. So
Correct.
what is your assessment of United's gameplay about this particular score line? When the goal was conceded, until it was ruled out, you
Hmm.
were very unhappy about how United are defending and everything. Now that
Yeah.
we are going into the halftime break with the lead intact, with the two-goal lead intact, what do you feel?
Hmm. So that's a good
Yeah, and
half. Yeah. It's a very, very good half that we managed to do a lot better, and coming back after break, a lot of players looking fit there.
mm,
Especially special credit to Anthony Martial and Marcus Rashford. Two of our players looking the most fittest and ready to go. So this will give United a huge boost. And once Lisandro Martinez and other players are back. Lindelof. United will have strength and depth. Of course, they need to sign a striker, which is very, very important. And I hope they do that because, again, mm, if maybe not now, but as the season progresses, there will be multiple games. There will be Europa League, there will be the FA Cup, and you will need squad depth. We cannot have all our players playing thrice a week and then going on in an injury mode. Then there will be fatigue. So very important that United sign strikers because they don't have someone up front who can score goals. Also, they don't have backup. If you look at the Liverpool's front three, they have six players for three positions. How many do United have? They have Rashford, Martial, Anthony. They have Sancho. Not sure when he'll be back. We've got Garnacho, who is very young. Can't depend on him. And I got Alanga. Who else we've got? We've got six players, but then let's not count Alanga and Garnacho because they are young players and they've just, come through the youth academy. So, and if you look at Liverpool's the six players, they are fantastic. Top class players, and we don't even have apart from Rashford, we don't even have someone who looks world class. Martial's just come back from injury. Anthony's just joined us. He's trying to make a name for himself. And Jadon Sancho is not even half of the player he was at Dortmund. So yeah, we need a number nine who can make a difference. So, United will have to sign a striker. And but yeah, coming back from international break, very good start. And I think this will give them a lot of positivity and confidence. And now they have good games coming up. तो games आगे जो है वो बहुत easy है. 14 Jan is a difficult game. I think against Man City. और उसके पहले
Hmm.
तीन चार गेम easy games है.
Okay. Oh, 14 Jan को
Yeah.
है सिटी के साथ. Oh my God.
Yeah, 14th or
Oh,
16th. So I don't remember the exact date, but it's around that date only. Check कर लेता हूँ मैं
Haaland
hopefully
दोबारा
can
not
से.
another. Hopefully not
Hmm.
another repeat of of the last score.
This one will be at Old Trafford, so will not be that easy for Man City. But again, yeah, depends
But
upon. Yeah,
yeah,
go
a
on.
lot
What?
of factors. Yeah, it depends upon a lot of
Exactly.
factors. Just, United anyway, they have been like apart from this particular fixture, like the last
Hmm.
fixture,
Hmm.
in the Manchester derby of late, the record has been like that the away team has actually been doing well.
Hmm.
So
yeah.
Hmm.
that is why even when United were playing City, we were actually expecting United to at least do something, like not just go out and lose
Hmm.
as badly as
Yeah,
this.
but
But
those records are of the past. Managers were different, and the
hmm,
score, the mentality of the squad was different. This is a different team, so you
hmm,
know we had a very good record, away record in the Solskjaer, and that was basically down to fans not in the ground. So
okay,
that was, but now the situation is completely changed now. I think we're doing pretty good at home under Eric Ten Hag. After those first two losses, we've done pretty well at
yeah,
home. We've beaten Liverpool, we've beaten Arsenal at Old Trafford. So yeah, a lot of
hmm,
confidence, and we've even beaten Spurs at Old Trafford. So at Old Trafford, we've beaten big teams. So again, Man City are a different breed. It is not going to be that easy, but yeah, 14th January, yes, is the date. 6 p.m. evening, 6 p.m. on Saturday is when we are playing Man City. Between Man City and today, we've got Wolves on 31st December at 6 p.m. And we've got Bournemouth on 4th January. And we've got an FA Cup game against Everton and the Carabao Cup game against Charlton Athletic, the quarterfinal game against Charlton Athletic. So we still have five, one, two, three, four games between now and Man City. Barring this games, four games, two Premier League games and two cup games.
okay. Let's see how that month pans out. But yeah, I can obviously, I mean, I'm sure even Agreem would agree that under Ten Hag, it does seem that at least there is some sense of direction. I mean, we had that under
Mm,
Oli as well. Let's be fair to him,
mm,
but uh, at least on at a very root, I mean, purely speaking, in terms of the first team, there seems to be a direction that we are going in. Obviously, we need a lot of things to be changed behind the scenes, right? So that will only happen once the Glazers leave. and that is not happening before the season ends, unfortunately for us. So that is the one thing that we have to um, we have to just accept. But do you
Yeah,
think do you agree with me on this, that now they seem again, just even under Ole it was there, but there is a direction that United are heading in. So maybe not the league winners, but they are at least as of now, they, as time passes by, they are looking more and more like at least a top four side.
Yeah.
They are looking good
Yeah,
enough at least for a top four.
फिलहाल तो अभी तो लग रहा है, but my only concern is like, like Ole को people like within like 1.5 season they had this rift with like Ole, na? Then
So is it
they
within
had
one and a half season? What?
one within 1.5 season when when like Ole was like on top. He
Hmm.
was having these huge wins when Bruno Fernandes was just signed. You know,
Yeah,
so he had like good run, but then players didn't start to perform, and after that we all know, right? Like no players were like listening to his like instructions.
right.
So that
So
okay.
that is where that is where I have
Mhm.
that concern for Ten Hag.
well, so that is see, I would say that what happened under Oli was simply because he was hired. Even when he was hired, United fans were discussing that he is more of a yes man kind of a manager, which was hired by the
Mhm.
Glazers, right, Divya?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, yeah.
when he was
And like,
signed,
he
like for
didn't,
the
and to be fair to him, and I know I want to be honest here. There was no tactics. He's more of a
uh,
man manager. There were no
yeah,
tactics.
Mm,
Eric Ten Hag's not that kind of a manager. He knows what
yeah,
he
he's
wants
more,
from his team. There's a
yeah,
certain style
exactly.
of play that is expecting from his team, and he
Mm,
wants his team. And if you look at that loss we had against, I think, Brentford, right? The second loss, he made
yeah,
everyone run so much because they were not running in that game. They were not chasing the ball, and that's what he
yeah,
corrected. So this is not we expected. We did see from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. It was more of a counter-attacking style of football. Where
yeah,
we had the back four of Shaw, Van Bissaka, Maguire and Lindelof, McTominay and Fred protecting the back four, and then
yeah,
we were relying too much on Fernandes' passing and Rashford and Martial's speed to score the goal. So,
yeah, right.
it was a one-dimensional style of play, and that second, year when we got the second place, that was again, you look at the points that we got, 74 points. Never has a team come second after only getting 74 points. So that season
Mm,
itself was, an exception kind of thing because there were no players, there were no fans in the ground, and
yeah,
a lot of teams were hit by COVID. You could see a lot of
yeah,
yeah,
teams missing their important players, a lot of game gap between the games. So, that's why, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was a bit lucky, to have that because if United would not have signed Bruno Fernandes, he was on the verge of getting sacked because we were doing, dreadfully against Burnley. Burnley beat us 3-0 or 4-0, and then we
yeah,
lost to Southampton as well. So I remember that before we bought Bruno Fernandes, we were struggling in the league. It was really that bad. I
yeah,
think we're
yeah,
talking to Pochettino about replacing Solskjaer. So again, Bruno Fernandes came, and then COVID hit us. COVID hit the football, and we all know what happened. Now then we came back, and there were no fans in the ground, and so things just clicked. And yeah, so again, the situation is completely different. Ten Hag is a completely different manager, and I'm not saying that he's going to win the league next season and he's going to reach heights and make things happen. But yeah, I think things are moving in the right direction. And if the new owners are actually good ones and they are going to back the team, they're going to back the club and they're going to invest in the club, I think maybe 3 or 4 years down the line, we will compete for title. Still a long way to go, but yes, Prashant rightly said, I agree with you. We are moving in the right direction slowly and gradually.
Hmm. So, see, we have at least got the right manager again. Uh, like what a lot of fans would have dreamed of is that having Ten
Hmm.
Hag here as the manager, and behind the scenes having Ragnick as the sporting director. But it's unlikely that Ragnick will come back now. Um,
Mhm.
but yeah, that would have been the right thing. I actually, the more I see Ten Hag, the more I see Ten Hag's season progress with United, the more I have the feeling
Mhm.
that even Ten Hag might have been suggested by Rangnick himself. He would have said that, maybe we should
Yeah,
go for him over Pochettino.
yeah,
Although,
it was. Ralph Rangnick was involved in the decision. He was
no,
the one
because a
who
lot of
said
people
that.
did say that. No, because there were a lot
Mhm.
of people who there was a lot of press that I saw where they were stating that Ralph Rangnick was not really, Ralph Rangnick and Ten Hag, the two of them did not get along. That is what it
Yeah,
looked
that
to
is
them.
also right. That is also right. But when they
Hmm.
were going to hire a manager,
Hmm.
Ralph Rangnick recommended Eric Ten Hag because he had seen his work in Germany when he was assistant to Pep Guardiola, and then he was also managing the
Mm.
Bayern Munich under 21 team. So Ralph
Second team,
Rangnick
yeah.
had recommended. Of course, they didn't get along and they were not on the same page once Eric Ten Hag arrived, and then Ralph Rangnick thought of quitting. But yeah, that is true because this was actually quoted by Fabrizio Romano that Ralph Rangnick was involved in the decision, and he was the one who suggested United to go for Eric Ten Hag over Mauricio Pochettino.
Oh,
Mm.
okay, yeah. So at least one advice of his was not ignored, and we did follow it correctly. So yeah, good to know that. Uh, okay, I'll just be to the washroom and back. Okay, hold on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Prashad, no problem. Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Key concern areas for me, like for United, has to be like midfield, the aging
Hmm.
squad.
Correct.
So they have to
But ठीक है,
invest. Like,
एक midfielder अभी तो लेना होगा. But I think yeah, that is a long term thing. अभी तो फिलहाल I think
yeah,
they need a number nine. They need a one midfielder,
yeah,
maybe a more of a number eight.
yeah.
A player who can do the job of a box to box midfielder. So they need a box to box
Declan
midfielder.
Rice ले सकते हो. You guys, if you want, you guys can go for Declan Rice also.
लेने के लिए तो ले बहुत फ्रैंकी डियोंग को भी ले सकते प्रॉब्लम ये है ना कि United are very slow now. How the new owners are, how they are going to manage the club, we have no clue. There are a
ये
lot of
like new
midfielders that will be available in summer.
ये न्यू ओनर्स कब कब परचेज कर रहे हैं, कुछ आइडिया है?
The expected timeline is to complete the sale before the first quarter of 2023. That's what reliable
Hmm.
sources like the Athletic are saying. Glazers are expecting full sale of United by the closure of first quarter. So maybe March, April तक हो जाएगा, and then by the time the new season starts, we will have the new owners. But again, we don't know how the new owners will be. अगर फिर से दूसरे Glazers आ गए,
Hmm.
you know, ऐसा टचवुड ऐसा नहीं हो. But again, if that happens again, फिर से भैंस गई पानी में, वैसा हो गया. On the other
Hmm.
hand, if we have someone from the Middle East or someone who is actually interested in making the club go back to the top, so we will have investments and we will be the important thing is not just about investing money, buying the right players at the right price, not overpaying for the
Yeah,
players. We saw in case of Anthony, if United would have moved for Anthony in the
yeah,
beginning of the transfer window, they would not have had to pay 90, 100 million. They would have easily got him for around 60 to 70 million. But they waited for the Frankie de Jong deal, which was never going to happen. And then they thought of investing that huge amount on, Anthony. So again,
hmm,
you know, depends on how the new owners are managing the business. Going to hire a specialist sporting director, who can be
hmm,
better than John Muto and Darren Fletcher, who can make decisions, who can, scout and recruit good players for the manager. Because, yeah, it is not Eric Ten Hag's job to go out and look for players,
yeah,
to scout players. वो उसका
hmm,
काम नहीं है. Do you think Jurgen Klopp करता रहेगा वो लिवरपूल के लिए? उसका काम है टीम
yeah,
को मैनेज करना, कोच
yeah,
करना टीम को, get them to play together, make sure that they get winning results. That's his job, not go on and suggesting players to the club. That is absolutely not Eric Ten Hag's job. He's doing it, but there is a sports director for at every club for that, and they the sports director and the manager they discuss along with the scouting department and then they finalize the transfer. That's how it should be. Chelak's focus should be on the game, on the results. not on transfers. So again, I only can pray that if United get a sensible owner who will hire a good sporting director, to look after the footballing side, and then maybe, I don't want
Hmm.
to United to just spend money. I want them to buy, make sensible signings. तो ये मुझे ये चाहिए, मुझे ये नहीं चाहिए कि हाँ 100 मिलियन के दो दो प्लेयर ले ले और इतने बड़े बड़े बिग बिग नेम्स खरीद ले, ये नहीं चाहिए मुझे. आई वांट देम टू मेक सेंसिबल साइनिंग एंड नॉट ओवरफ्लो प्लेयर्स. मेरा मुझे ये चाहिए. एंड यस, योर पॉइंट इज एब्सोल्युटली राइट. मिडफील्ड थोड़ा एज हो रहा है, बट देन
Hmm.
और 2 साल तो है कैसेमीरो और एरिक्सन फर्नांडिस. So in this 2-3 transfer windows, if you can buy young players and develop them, you know, they will have the guidance of people like Fernandez and Casemiro to guide them. And then in the 2-3 years when these midfielders are, going to move away from the club or going to retire, that's when these
Hmm.
youngsters can take over. So again, बात तो आपकी बिल्कुल भी सही है. मुझे मिडफील्ड तो एक इम्पोर्टेंट पोजीशन होता ही है कोई भी टीम के लिए.
Hmm. ये न्यूज़ सुन रहे हो? PSG are like trying to throw a
हम्म.
spanner for Liverpool.
Sorry, PSG are trying to throw what?
ये जो इनके ओनर्स हैं ना, कतार कतार के,
हम्म. हाँ हाँ हाँ.
even they are interested in buying Liverpool.
Oh, which is good. अच्छा है. Nice.
हम्म.
I think Liverpool will also, कोई ना कोई खरीद लेगा लिवरपूल को. अच्छा, कोई ओनर
हम्म.
रहेगा वो खरीद ही लेगा.
या बात तो चालू था ना, लाइक दो तीन जगह से बात चालू था इनका.
ये हम लोग, प्रशांत बोल रहा था मुकेश अंबानी का मुझे लिंक जो है ना, इट इज मोर ही
हम्म.
इज मोर लिंक टू लिवरपूल देन यूनाइटेड. तो वो
हम्म.
जो अगर इफ यू मैन इज लुकिंग टू बाय अ क्लब, आई थिंक लिवरपूल इज द प्रेफर्ड चॉइस. बिकॉज दोनों बार जब लिवरपूल का लिंक आया था, ही वाज वन ऑफ द टॉप टॉप
बट वो
कंटेंडर्स.
डिनाई कर दिया ना, उसके मतलब मुकेश अंबानी के टीम ने ही मना कर दिया था कि देयर इज नो व्हाट यू कॉल लाइक क्रेडिबल सोर्स
ओह इज इट?
फॉर मुकेश
नहीं नहीं पता है,
या.
मैंने आई हैव नॉट हर्ड अबाउट दिस.
क्योंकि सऊदी और ये मेरे को लग रहा है यही रहेगा.
हम्म.
आ, कतार कतार के ओनर्स ही रहेंगे,
हम्म.
बिकॉज उनको
हम्म.
आउटवेट करना इज नॉट इजी.
करेक्ट करेक्ट. लेट्स सी कौन कौन आता है.
हम्म. मतलब भाई पूरा ईपीएल ही चमक जाएगा पैसों से भाई.
या 48 minutes into the game, scoreline 2-0, and
हम्म.
United comfortable. Nottingham Forest trying to make something out of the game. Still got another 45 minutes, but then yes, United have to be careful. And if they are organized at the back, they may even get another goal through counter attack. So we just saw Bruno Fernandes a while ago trying to counter attack and create an opportunity. But yeah, they have to keep on doing it. They have to make sure the shape अच्छा हो, shape अच्छे से maintain करो. And if defense is organized, Nottingham Forest won't be able to get past it. और जब opportunity मिले, क्योंकि Nottingham Forest will look to score, तो opportunity भी इतनी होगी, थोड़ा उनके गैप ज्यादा ओपन हो गए, स्पेसेस ज्यादा ओपन होगा, तो स्कोरिंग अपॉर्चुनिटी मिलेगा. तो एक्सप्लोर दैट ऑप्शन. मेक श्योर राइट नाउ द डिफेंस इज ऑर्गेनाइज्ड और अपना शेप मत लूज करो. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
हम्म. या दैट्स ट्रू.
Nottingham Forest keeping the ball. There's a cross there and goal kick to United. United again having the possession. 50th minute हो चुका है and long ball from Varane intercepted by Nottingham Forest. Van Bissaka now trying to get past the defender only to get a throw in. Magrin by your early predictions on Barcelona Espanyol game.
They have not beaten like Barcelona for the last 13 years in La
I know,
Liga.
I know.
So I mean, I don't want to say like or sound confident, but I just want a easy two nil victory. I don't want to go for
Hmm.
a high score because Lewandowski भी नहीं है because Lewandowski has been like ये banned ना for 3 games.
Yeah, he is actually. Apart from
Yeah,
Lewandowski, most of the players are available. Every other player
yeah,
is available. For the first time, Xavi has
yeah,
a squad. जहाँ पे इंजरी नहीं
yeah,
है. Lewandowski is out
yeah,
because of some suspension, but injury wise कोई है नहीं, इशू नहीं है Xavi को.
yeah. But मेरे को ये somehow I feel like Xavi won't continue after like one season. मेरे को लगता है लुइस
Hmm.
एनरी को वापस बुला लेंगे.
अच्छा, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see, let's see.
Yeah, but Luis Enrique has done like far better for like Barcelona what Xavi has done. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know.
absolutely.
Hmm. Maybe he can stay as like a what do you call assistant coach for
नहीं
Enrique
यार,
and learn.
एक बार तुम कोच बन जाते हो फिर तुम असिस्टेंट कोच नहीं बन सकते यार. ये कोच
Hmm.
बार्सिलोना, तो तुम असिस्टेंट
Yeah.
कोच.
Unless I mean if it becomes like bad for Barcelona in the coming months, if they don't win anything,
Hmm.
then they might go for the option to get Lucho back to Barca for second
If
stint.
you're if you're watching the game, look at Casemiro's
Hmm.
movement. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
उसका रीडिंग ऑफ द गेम बहुत ही ब्रिलियंट है. Are you saying something? Sorry, I interrupted you.
नहीं नहीं नहीं
About
हाँ
talking about Lucho, right? Hmm.
हाँ लुइस एनरिके का शायद हो सकता है Xavi fails to
Hmm.
deliver a trophy
Hmm.
because he's the only coach that is free as of now no
53 minutes
Chelsea
गेम में. हाँ.
Chelsea is still
क्या?
planning to sign Josko Guardiola 80 million मांग रहे
लेकिन वो लोग बेनवा बादशिल को साइन कर रहे हैं ना. So I don't think they now they'll go
हम्म
for Josko Godiol. So they signed Badashil and Badashil का deal advance इसमें stages में.
हम्म,
So I think that they will complete that deal. Guardiola will, I think maybe summer में वो जाएगा कहाँ पे? I think maybe Real Madrid, you know, और मैन सिटी भी हो सकता है. Never know.
yeah और वैसे भी they need a good defender they can't rely on these guys क्या नाम है Stones या Laporte
नहीं बट है उनके पास अभी. नेथन आके भी अच्छा कर रहा है. मैनुअल अकांजी इज डूइंग वेल. So they have good
हम्म
luck. Diaz है. So अभी उन्होंने अकांजी को लिया ये समर में.
अच्छा
55 minutes into the game. Goal line is still 2-0 and पोजीशन तो मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड के पास ही है मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. Jesse Lingard been substituted due to a small injury, and he got, I think,
हम्म
a standing ovation there from United supporters, which is good to see. His
yeah
time at
that's
United, especially towards the end, wasn't. all that convincing one. But yeah,
आई एम सरप्राइज जमाल मुसियाला के पीछे कोई नहीं पड़ा है.
नहीं अभी क्यों पड़ेगा, बायर्न में है, वो सेटल है अभी अभी. इट इज पॉइंटलेस चेजिंग हिम, वेस्ट जो भी क्लब
हम्म.
जब उसको चेस करेगा, इट दिस पॉइंट इन टाइम इट इज एब्सोल्युटली वेस्ट ऑफ टाइम and pointless
या
to go after Jamal Musiala.
या
I think
बट आई थिंक इज
maybe
लाइक
a couple of hmm,
बट मेरे हिसाब से इज लाइक बेटर प्लेयर देन बेलिंगम डिसीजन मेकिंग.
hmm, नहीं 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 भाई, बेलिंगम बहुत ही ब्रिलियंट है यार. मुजियाला इज गुड, ड्रिबलिंग में अच्छा है. मुजियाला इज मोर ऑफ अटैक माइंडेड, बेलिंगम इज बॉक्स टू बॉक्स.
हाँ बट
टू
लाइक यू नो
डिफरेंट.
मुसियाला का दैट परफॉर्मेंस वाज लाइक out of the park. And I saw him, playing against that
हाँ अच्छा है,
Spanish
नो आई
team.
एम नॉट सेइंग मुजियाला इज better player, maybe in terms of
Yeah.
attacking wise. But Bellingham is more of a complete player, box to box midfielder. और उसका पासिंग अच्छा है, डिफेंसिंग अच्छा है, प्रेस रेजिस्टेंट है वो. तो
Hmm.
again, both these players are playing in Bundesliga.
Yeah.
So unless and until they go to a different league and do something
Hmm.
about it, I'm not still convinced that, because I've seen many players coming from Bundesliga and not, living up to the mark. So many
Hmm.
players, मैनचेस्टर यूनाइटेड में ही देख लो, शिंजी कागावा, हेनरिक मिकहितारेन,
Yeah.
रिसेंटली जेडन सैंचो. यू हैड लिवरपूल लिवरपूल में भी कोई तो था, टको में मीना मीनो था. सो नाबी कीटा हैज आल्सो बीन नॉट लिव्ड अप टू द
Hmm.
एक्सपेक्टेशन. अप्स एंड डाउन्स चल ही रहा है उसका. तो अगेन, प्लेइंग इन बंडसलीगा इज डिफरेंट. बट हाँ, दोनों प्लेयर्स का, हमने जिस जिस प्लेयर का नाम लिया है, लुक एट
Hmm.
दोस प्लेयर्स एंड लुक एट बेलिंगम एंड मुजियाला. Bellingham and Musiala are special. So
Hmm.
if they go to the right club, in England, I'm sure they definitely will do it. So no, I wouldn't say which club is the right for either one of them, but yeah, if they make the right move in England, I'm sure
Yeah.
definitely they will, do well in Premier League as well.
Yeah.
Musiala, I'm not sure how, when it's going to happen, whether it will happen or not, but
Hmm.
Bellingham will definitely play in the Premier League next season. I can vouch
Hmm.
on that. It'll be Liverpool, looks like Liverpool, but again, you never know. Man City and Chelsea may look to, hijack
Yeah.
that deal.
Yeah.
Right now, Liverpool look to be favorites along with Real Madrid, but I think you never can rule out Chelsea and, you know uh, Man City. They will
Yeah.
definitely, a talent of this caliber, a player of this caliber with this kind of talent, you don't get every now and then. Once in a
Yeah.
while or once in a decade, you get such players. So every top team will look to get Bellingham. And I'm sure Man
That's
United will
true.
also be one of the team, but that
Yeah.
is going to be very difficult because looking at tonight's position, I don't think
Yeah.
top four is going to be very easy, इतना easy होने वाला है.
Yeah.
मुझे लगा यूरोपा के थ्रू एटलीस्ट चैंपियंस लीग में आ सकते हैं यूरोपा जीत के. बट अगेन यूरोपा में अभी हैव टू फेस बार्सिलोना एंड देन अगेन आर्सेनल आर लुकिंग बेटर एंड फेवरेट्स टू विन द यूरोपा लीग. सो वो भी वो रोड भी डिफिकल्ट लग रहा है थोड़ा मुझे. बट अगेन देखते क्या होता है. दे हैव टू टेक वन गेम वन बाय वन एंड देन टुवर्ड्स द एंड अभी 14 गेम्स ही हुआ है कुछ. नाइस पास देयर बाय एरिक्सन, Fernandes to Eriksen, cleared by Nottingham Forest. Luke Shaw has been playing really well as a left centre back. The reading of the game has been
Hmm.
brilliant.
इंग्लैंड का लाइक नेक्स्ट वर्ल्ड कप आई थिंक लाइक ऑल ऑफ देयर प्लेयर्स विल बी इन देयर लाइक 30s ना. 30
बट
33
उनके नए
रहेंगे आई थिंक.
नहीं यार नहीं. नॉट मोस्ट, एवरीवन. हैरी केन मोस्टली नहीं
जॉन
रहेगा. आई थिंक आफ्टर यूरोज विल रिटायर. बट क्या 28-29 के रहेंगे उनके मोस्ट ऑफ द प्लेयर्स.
नहीं
नाइस
नहीं
चांस फ्रॉम
डिफेंडर्स का बात कर
मार्शियल.
रहा हूँ.
डिफेंडर्स कहाँ तो कौन है? जॉन स्टोन्स है.
सेंटर बैक सेंटर बैक्स तो
सेंटर
मतलब दे
बैक्स,
विल बी लाइक 32 33 रहेंगे.
देयर इज दिस सेंटर बैक फ्रॉम एसी मिलान व्हिच अंडररेटेड है. एंड आई एम नॉट श्योर व्हाई साउथगेट उसको रेट नहीं करता इतना. ही इज बीन सो ब्रिलियंट. टमोरी करके सेंटर
हम्म.
बैक है. He was at Chelsea and then he's gone to AC Milan. He's been so good, but not sure why we doesn't select him because he is much better than Harry Maguire and John Stone. He had a very good
हम्म,
season.
क्योंकि सेंटर बैक का मेरे को थोड़ा वो लग रहा है इंग्लैंड का नेक्स्ट अगर कोई
Hmm.
बड़ा टूर्नामेंट खेलेगा ना, तो मेन अटैकिंग पॉइंट उनका वही रहेगा।
But ठीक है, in next 4 years we may get another center back. कोई अच्छा center back आएगा. Van de Beek and
मतलब
Garnacho are about to join the proceedings.
मेरे को नहीं लग रहा यार there's like any proven सेंटर बैक अभी ईपीएल में, लाइक
But भाई
इंग्लैंड।
आज अब 4 साल में कुछ भी हो सकता है यार. रशिया का वर्ल्ड कप था. Anyone knew about Bellingham? Bellingham का नाम सुना था किसने?
नहीं,
किसी
बट
ने जमाल
बेलिंगम का
मुस्लिया का
तो
नाम
मतलब
सुना था?
एटलीस्ट नाम तो था, लाइक 2017-18 में बनी गेम, जब उसका
नहीं
ये
नहीं नहीं नहीं.
बर्मिंघम से
उसका पहला
बर्मिंघम
नाम आया
सिटी ने।
मालूम है कभी? नहीं, 2020 में नाम आया. 2019 2020 में जब यूनाइटेड का वो ओल्ड ट्रेनिंग ग्राउंड को विजिट किया था उसने. दैट्स व्हेन
हम्म।
पीपल गॉट टू नो अबाउट बेलिंगम. बट यार
हम्म।
4 साल में तो बहुत कुछ हो सकता है. लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स कैन
हम्म।
चेंज. विल हैव अपकमिंग डिफेंडर्स. देखते हैं. राइट नाउ टमोरी इज द ओनली वन व्हिच आई सी. There's
हम्म।
this guy as well. क्या नाम है उसका? जो गोमेज है. उसका पता नहीं मुझे एज कितना है. नॉट श्योर कितना
वो
बड़ा है वो.
26 27 रहेगा वो।
ओके, मे बी वो भी 30s में रहेगा.
वही देख लेता हूँ, वो भी लिवरपूल
बेन
की
वाइट है.
टीम देख रहा हूँ।
बे, बेन वाइट है. बेन वाइट आर्सेनल का.
जोगो में से 25।
हाँ है ना, जो गोमेज है. विल बी देयर नेक्स्ट 29 होगा वो नेक्स्ट वर्ल्ड कप में. देन यू
हम्म।
हैव.
पर वो डिपेंड करता है, लाइक इफ साउथगेट टेक्स हिम ना।
करेक्ट करेक्ट एग्जैक्टली.
हम्म।
आई
तो वही
थिंक
देख रहा हूँ।
तभी तक तो बहुत कुछ चेंज होगा. बेन वाइट है. तो बेन वाइट इज ऑल्सो यंग. छोटा है वो. तो ही मे बी अनदर वन. और टमोरी है. एंड देन हु एल्स? आई एम नॉट श्योर कॉनर कोडी कितना बड़ा है. आई थिंक कॉनर कोडी तो कुछ ज्यादा ही बड़ा है. तो 29 30 का है वो शायद.
इंग्लैंड का कोई मतलब ऐसा रॉक सॉलिड
हाँ
वो
29 years है.
सेंटर बैक नहीं है। दे डोंट हैव अ रॉक
या.
सॉलिड सेंटर बैक।
हम्म.
कहाँ गया? मैन सिटी में देख लेता हूँ कौन कौन है इनकी टीम में। मैन सिटी में कोई तो रहेगा ना, इंग्लिश प्लेयर। जॉश विल्सन
जॉन
एडवर्ड।
स्टोन. जॉन स्टोन्स है.
रिको लुइस करके कोई है, बता रहा है। 18 साल का है। बड़ी प्लेयर्स एज अ राइट बैक। नथिंग लाइक सेंटर बैक ऐसा कुछ है इनका।
हम्म.
जॉन स्टोन। काइल वॉकर तो आई थिंक लाइक आफ्टर यूरोस ही विल रिटायर।
या मे बी आफ्टर यूरो इंटरनेशनल फुटबॉल से
या
रिटायर कर देगा वो.
या बिकॉज ही वोंट बी हैविंग दैट पेस अगेन। पेस उतना नहीं रहता भाई। ब्रेंटफोर्ड। चेल्सी। चेल्सी के बस मतलब दे डोंट हैव लाइक प्रॉपर लाइक बॉल प्लेइंग सेंटर बैक फॉर इंग्लैंड।
नहीं है. बेन वाइट है. बेन वाइट इज अ बॉल प्लेइंग सेंटर बैक.
शलोबा है, शलोबा प्लेज अ सेंटर बैक। रीस जेम्स भी खेल सकता है सेंटर बैक दे वांट।
अच्छा.
हम्म।
हाँ रीस जेम्स ठीक है यार. बट वो आई डोंट थिंक दैट इज एक्चुअली अ गुड ऑप्शन.
आर्सेनल देख लेता है, आर्सेनल में कौन है? आर्सेनल में है रॉब होल्डिंग। रॉब होल्डिंग इज वेरी व्हाट डू कॉल ओल्ड।
ओल्ड
बेन
हो गया
वाइट
वो.
कितने? बेन वाइट इज 25, कैन प्ले एज अ सेंटर बैक, बट प्रिफर्ड पोजीशन इज
हम्म.
राइट बैक।
या.
बचा टॉटनहम।
मार्शियल इज
टॉटनहम के
कमिंग ऑफ. एंड द बिग इज अबाउट टू रिप्लेस हिम. एंड यू गॉट एंटनी कमिंग ऑफ. Will be replaced by Garnacho. So two substitutions here. I think Bruno Fernandes will move on the wings and Van de Beek will play centrally.
अरे ये था ना जैफेट टैंगंगा। ही हैड अ वेरी गुड सीजन लास्ट लास्ट ईयर
Hmm.
फ्रॉम टॉटनहम।
Started for Tottenham
या।
परसों के दिन. सॉरी कल 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 रात को वो टॉटनहम के लिए स्टार्ट किया था वो अगेंस्ट ब्रैंटफोर्ड.
वही देख रहा हूँ, इंग्लैंड का अगला स्क्वाड क्या रह सकता है ना।
हम्म.
हम्म। वेस्ट हैम में कोई है क्या?
नहीं, वेस्ट हैम में कोई नहीं है।
वो उस गधे को ले सकते हैं, टायरन बैंक्स को।
वो बट वो 30 का हो जाएगा वो, वर्ल्ड कप
अच्छा,
तक,
ये
नेक्स्ट
विल
वर्ल्ड
बी।
कप।
अच्छा, ओके। एस्टन विला, उसको तो खिलाया भी था ना एक दो बार। कैलन चेम्बर्स खेल सकता है।
हाँ, कैरम चेम्बर्स भी 30 के ऊपर हो जाएगा वर्ल्ड कप में।
या बचा कौन? टायरन, टायरन बैंक्स ना, ही इज ऑलरेडी 29, खत्म हो जाएगा तब तक। और ज्यादा कुछ नहीं हुआ तो देन दे कैन गेट एशली यंग।
एशलिंग अभी 31, 30, सॉरी 33, 34 का है अभी।
नो,
क्या वो
ही
रिटायर भी
थर्टी
हो जाएगा
सेवन
वर्ल्ड कप?
37।
हाँ, वो एग्जैक्टली 37 का है, वो तो रिटायर हो जाएगा।
या या
इनफैक्ट इंटरनेशनल
बचा
फुटबॉल तो रिटायर हो भी गया होगा।
बचा रायन बर्टनैंड, वो ही इज ऑल्सो 33। यार
30,
कोई
हाँ
है ही
वो भी
नहीं
बड़ा
बॉय।
ही है।
जेम्स ऑस्टिन है इनके पास, लेस्टर के पास, बट दे आर ऑल लाइक फुल बैक।
हम्म।
कुछ है नहीं भाई इनके पास।
है, टमोरी है और बेन वाइट है। आई थिंक टमोरी एंड बेन वाइट look like the center back that will start in the next World Cup. Is Garnacho now running
साउथगेट,
down the wings? Find a
साउथगेट रहेगा तो
big
मतलब,
and a good save there. Southgate रहेगा तो सॉरी।
और साउथगेट रहेगा तो मतलब दे दे विल प्ले एनीथिंग। हाँ, फिर एक और फिर वो वर्ल्ड कप जाएगा इनका। बट मेरे को ये लग रहा है, लाइक इंग्लैंड विल बी लाइक डोमिनेटिंग एनी इंटरनेशनल टूर्नामेंट। दे हैव दैट स्क्वाड।
कुछ ना कुछ गलती करते ही वो लोग, समथिंग और द अदर
हाँ, वही बोला
दे
ना,
मेस अप।
दे हैव दैट स्क्वाड। बट आई थिंक सम टीम हैज दैट स्टार प्लेयर ना। मेरे को लग रहा है जैसे
हम्म।
फ्रांस में दे हैव एम्बापे ना, ही इज क्लिनिकल लाइक एवरी टाइम। वो अगर चमक गया
आई
किसी
नो।
टीम के अगेंस्ट, हाँ, तो फिर तो खराब है भाई इंग्लैंड का। इंग्लैंड कैसा वो खेला, आई डोंट अंडरस्टैंड। प्रशंस हो गया क्या?
क्या मालूम, हाँ ऐसा लग रहा है।
हाँ, लग तो ऐसे ही रहा है बेचारा। चलो कोई नहीं।
So corner of United, Bruno Fernandes to take it. If Rashford is now the striker, Garnacho on the left, Fernandes on the right, and Van der Beek is the number
हम्म
10. And appeals for handball here, but nothing given. And now Nottingham Forest look to counter attack. Led nicely by Luke Shaw. Fantastic save by David Hare there. Very alert, and it's a goal kick now. So yes, Sky Sports has tweeted again. Chelsea are in advanced talk to sign Monaco centre back Benoit Badiashile for 35 million pounds. So that looks
हम्म
like that's going to happen. I think. Guardiola now has taken a back seat. They've already invested 80 million on Fofana. So it doesn't make sense to pay 80 million for another defender. So Badashil is equally good. Left footed centre
Yeah.
back है. Good on the ball है. Or 35 million is better than 60 million. Yeah, sorry, 80 million. So again, they spent on that money on Fofana. They don't want to do it again on another centre back. So I think this makes
Hmm.
sense. United keeping the ball, very calm in position. Varane and Luke Shaw playing from the back. Nice pass by Luke Shaw and nice interception by the Nottingham Forest player. That should go for a corner or is it a goal kick? Harry Maguire is ready to come. It's a corner for Ericsson. A nice ball in and not a good clearance by Hennessy. A good pass there. And the Saka Casemiro and nicely saved there by Hennessy for another Manchester United corner. So United attacking now. Luke Shaw and a nice block there. In fact, it was Van de Beek with a shot that was goal bound and
Hmm.
blocked nicely by the Nottingham Forest defender for a corner. Corner after corner after corner. Harry Maguire is going to come on. And another corner here, but no one at the end of it. Poor defending, poor control by Van Bissaka now. And Nottingham Forest getting the option to get the ball, but again they lose it very easily. Fernandes trying a shot from long range, but did work out and a goal kick for United. For Nottingham Forest, in fact. It was nicely won in the middle of the park. Fernandes should have passed the ball to a player rather than taking a shot from that long. Free kick for Forest and a yellow card for Christian Eriksen. फॉरेस्ट फ्री किक है और Nottingham Forest trying to make something out of it, but nicely done by Bruno Fernandes. Now Van Bissaka with the ball. Gets past the Forest player. Bruno Fernandes to Garnacho. Takes out the Forest defender. Nice cross there and brilliant clearance by Nottingham Forest. That was a fantastic chance. Brilliantly done by Garnacho to take out the Forest defender, getting past him. And then that cross is Malaysia to Garnacho. Loses the ball. throw in, yeah. There's Van de Beek, Garnacho, Van de Beek, back to Garnacho, offside there. I think our friend Prashant is uh, dozed off. Hmm.
Looks like, yeah.
Uh, That's the two substitutions, yeah. Fred and Harry Maguire about to join the proceedings. And they'll replace Christian Eriksen. Let me see who's the other one to go out. Fred replaced Eriksen. And the second player to go out is going to be Varane. Varane's out. Yeah, the right decision to make because coming directly from the World Cup, he played in the final and won 20 minutes, and now coming back and playing for United, it was the right decision to rest him. A lot of games upcoming, and Erik Ten Hag will need his experience. Just under 15 minutes to go. United winning this game comfortably. They'll be very happy if they get another one. Goal difference is very important. Before this game, United had a zero goal difference. Now they've got two. Forest trying to reduce that, but will only get a corner. United 2, Forest nil. Corner for Forest and another opportunity to get a goal back. Nice corner, but nice, cleared there. Fred chasing the ball, unable to reach there. Another cross, nicely defended. United now have the ball. Will look to counter. Misplaced pass by Fred, gives the ball back to Nottingham Forest. United eventually win the ball. That's very poor from Manchester United. They should have kept the ball.
एंजो फर्नांडिस का भी बोल रहे हैं लाइक हिज प्रेफर्ड डेस्टिनेशन इज ईपीएल.
Okay, Prashant is here. Sorry.
म्यूटेड है प्रशांत. ये म्यूटेड.
Okay, can you hear me now?
या
Yeah, it's
या.
better.
Okay, yeah. So sorry for the delay, guys. I mean, I did, as I said, it was a washroom break, but I had to take some meds because I was having a headache. So
Oh,
ओके.
apologies. Yeah.
होप
no
यू आर
problem.
So
वेल नाउ. होप यू आर
yeah,
वेल.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. So, well, as I have been watching the match. So, like, yeah, United seem to be very comfortable.
या.
I mean, on my screen, I can see that we have just conceded a free kick. Let's see where that goes. But in general, the United performance does seem to be very satisfactory for someone, who have
Hmm.
just returned, or considering the fact that it is the first game after the World Cup break. It's a really good result. What do you feel about
या.
it?
Yeah, I mean,
So
like I
Maguire
said
is
earlier,
playing as well now. Sorry.
yeah, he's got Varane's, he's replaced Varane. And I thought, like I said earlier, speaking to Agrim
Hmm.
Bhai, right decision to make because Varane's had a, big World Cup. He's played a lot of games. He played in that 120 minutes in the final. and to come out and play so well, to keep a clean sheet. So it's the right decision to take him off, and I think Maguire will also get some game time, will regain his fitness back. It's a long season, so Harry Maguire will be called up, in spite him not being the first choice defender. He will be needed in the upcoming games. It's a long season. We've got the Europa League, we've got the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup games. But yes, the one thing I like to say is Casemiro has been brilliant today. Fantastic. What a
Yeah,
signing he's been. He's been everywhere on the pitch. Him and Eriksen are brilliant.
exactly. Well, this is the difference a CDM can make, right?
Correct.
So well, now that Casemiro, I mean, we were talking about the Manchester derby earlier.
hmm
So
hmm
now the next Manchester derby is likely to be different simply because of the fact that Casemiro is now more settled at United.
Correct.
So we would have
Yeah.
Casemiro and Eriksen might actually be a good option to Casemiro.
hmm
Maybe someone else with Casemiro, maybe not necessarily Eriksen, but these two will be an effective combination for sure. If we have to
Correct.
nullify the City attack or maybe the Liverpool attack as well. So yeah, uh, that is a very good signing. Although this is still the obviously he's already into his 30s, so I would say that maybe we have at least 4 years from at max for
Yeah.
Casemiro, right? So at least so it's a good signing in those terms. Like obviously when he was signed, we were all like, Perez is selling him because he's in his 30s. But if Modric can stretch till 35, Casemiro should be able
Mm.
to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do it. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't see any reason that he shouldn't be able to do it. He's looking good. Looking better and
Hmm.
better after every game. The Forest attack,
Exactly.
corner to Forest. Yeah, so we spoke earlier about the upcoming games. So after Man City, we are going to play Arsenal at Emirates immediately. In
Oh.
week's time, exactly in week's time, we play Arsenal at Emirates. Then we have Palace and Leeds United. Palace at Old Trafford, Leeds at Ellen Road. So these two games may be much easier compared to the other games. But yeah, two big games in January against City and Arsenal. One at Old Trafford, the other one at Emirates.
I believe
Forest
this is
corner
to
here.
mirror the. I believe this is to
Yeah.
mirror the fixture list we had at the
Yeah,
beginning of
correct,
season, right?
correct,
Even then,
correct,
we had City
exactly.
and Arsenal back to back, if
Hmm.
I'm not wrong,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So,
So,
uh,
so after the Arsenal game, we will directly be playing on 4th of February. There will be, I think, a week's gap for the international break, and then February 4th will be Palace, and then Leeds, and then of course the Europa League game against Barcelona and Leicester.
mhm.
So yeah, so every month United don't have a easy run of games. There are those difficult games in between. So it's a challenging season, and Eric Ten Hag has so far, promised a lot, done a lot as a manager. Coming back from the two dreadful losses and then to recover and play so well. So it's a good recovery, but then yeah, they will have to be on the toes for the entire season.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. And again, this is I mean, this is just to finish in top four, right? Like, uh, it's not like we are. I mean, we are the only ones. There will be a lot of competition. Like already, one new competition has already sprung up in the form of Newcastle, right? So, uh, I mean, it's not going to be easy. Like it's not a cakewalk. It's
Yeah.
not something which can be taken for granted. And of course, the horrible news which we received yesterday about
Mm.
Cody Gakpo not signing for United and heading to Liverpool will,
Mm.
uh, in the long run, it will work against us because that player, he is a player who will make a difference. And Klopp, oh my God, Klopp can do wonders with a player like him. I mean, I can only
Yeah.
imagine. So yeah, I think he'll be a perfect replacement for Mane, who's gone. So they have not been able to properly replace him as such because
Yeah.
I mean they seem a striker short still. So having Cody Gakpo there would be superb.
Mm.
Like
Now I
Gakpo,
want. Yeah.
Salah, and Jota or Firmino or anyone, even Nunes. So that sounds very deadly.
They've got Luis Diaz as well, who will be coming back from injury. You know,
Yeah,
Yeah, so
brilliant
exactly.
player.
he's going to come after
They
like
signed
April,
him.
I think. Four or
This
five
they
months
signed this.
injury, right?
Correct, correct.
Yeah. Now this will be a very good fixture between Real and Liverpool.
Yeah, it will indeed be.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it will be.
Cody Gakpo versus Real.
Yeah, versus the Real defense.
Yeah.
Ah, well, I see another player who is about to come on. I believe it is. Okay, I'm not sure who this is. Marcus Rashford is going off, and I believe it is Anthony Elanga who is coming
Elanga,
on.
yeah, Anthony
Yeah.
Elanga is coming off. So, and here goes Garnacho as Elanga first touch. Fred wins the ball eventually. A cross there. No United player there. Van Bissaka going one on one with a Forest player. Brilliantly done there. Chance for Fred and scores. The third goal for
Oh,
United. Brilliantly done there.
so Pastor Fred has scored now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, he has. But yes, brilliantly done. I think who was it who won the ball and put him through? Was it Casemiro or was it Van de Beek? We need to check. But that's a fantastic goal.
I think it is Casemiro, and oh, what a finish by Fred. Pastor Fred comes on, scores, gives a sermon, baby. The goal is the sermon. So
Yes,
yeah,
Van
good
Bissaka, Van
goal.
Bissaka. Yes, it was Casemiro indeed. What interception and what a pass there. And first touch. Fred did not have to control it. Scored on his first touch. What a pass. Casemiro is indeed, in fact, given the man of the match for this game, even before he put the assist.
Hmm.
After 85th minute, they decide the man of the match, and it was already given to Casemiro, and now this assist makes it clear. What a game. So into the 88th minute,
Yep. Oh, Ten Hag is happy too. He is happy with the performance. Good to see him smile. Oh,
and Harry Maguire almost made an error. He almost made an error. Or did that come off Casemiro's hand? No, it did. It did. It's not a handball. Dennis getting past Maguire with ease. Casemiro blocked that shot. It's a corner again, cleared by United. Or they have no, they haven't. But there's no danger here, and it's a goal kick for United. We are into the 90th minute, and we're interesting to see how many minutes will be added. Or I don't think there will be much added minutes here. But yes, convincing performance from United. Three really good goals and playing together as a team. Not good news for Nottingham Forest. They're already in relegation zone. This will make
Hmm.
things difficult for them. There's Van de Beek getting past two players. There's Malasia, Garnacho now trying to take on a Forest player. Fred with a brilliant cross and throw in for United. 5 added minutes. Fernandez, Tyrell Malacia, use it wide to Garnacho. Looks to get past the Forest player, but not able to do it. Brilliant tackle by Luke Shaw to win the ball. Really good commitment levels. We've got 5 minutes added on. It's already end of the first minute. Forest now trying to get something out of the game,
Yeah.
but it goes out for a corner. This is, I think, the last chance for Nottingham Forest to get a goal back. United comfortably ahead with 3 goals to nil. Davide gathers the ball.
It almost seemed like for a moment it seemed like there will be a lot of scramble there, but fortunately they had collected it at the right time.
Yeah, correct. Fred taking a shot. Now Elanga with a flick. Van Bissaka gives away the ball. And now Forest looking to another counter attack. Luke Shaw comfortably getting the ball. Is Shaw. United happy to just keep the ball and pass it around with the Forest player down. Game will stop.
Uh, yeah, I think now it is just a matter of running the clock down for United. I think they need to be very. They just need to be, focused. That's all. Nothing extraordinary to be done. And
Yeah,
okay,
yes,
I just noticed right now that Nottingham don't have any sponsors on their jersey.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
what I spoke. I
Strange.
said
Yeah,
in the beginning of the
weird stuff.
video. I think we're not there.
Yeah,
They don't have
yeah,
sponsor on their t-shirt.
yeah. Strange. I mean, considering their owner, how much they are spending, it's a very strange thing. I think.
They signed a, they signed around 21 players, right? In this transfer window, if I'm
Sorry,
not
what?
wrong.
Yeah,
They
Yeah.
signed 21 players in this
21
window.
players. Right. That's
Yeah.
almost two 11s, right? Two teams, two entire first teams, and
And
they don't
still
have a shirt
struggling.
sponsor. Yeah. I think they had some random Chinese sponsor or someone, and maybe for some reason uh, that sponsorship is over or something. Maybe that is why they don't have one.
Hmm.
Because if I'm not wrong, I remember that they had something. They had one sponsor at the beginning of the season.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Nice trick for Fernandez there.
yep. Okay. On my screen, I see Pastor Fred. Yeah, he created a good chance for Fernandez, but it's out for a corner. So almost 30 seconds left, just under 30 seconds left now. So yeah, pretty much, you know, this game is pretty much done and dusted. United,
Yeah, it is.
maybe
It
they
is
can.
now. It is now.
Oh,
Yes, it is
it
now.
is okay.
It's full time.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on my screen, I see Bruno taking the corner. So probably there will be no goal there. Yep, it's been cleared away by Forest. Um, well done, well cleared by them. And yes, there is the final whistle. So yeah, 3-0 to Manchester United at Old Trafford. Uh, a good result to resume the proceedings after the World Cup break. Rashford looked sharp, Martial looked sharp, Casemiro looked brilliant, as you mentioned. A good, a good return to the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, indeed, indeed. Yeah, it was
Yes.
brilliant. And
So, hmm
yeah,
so
3 points. United are still in fifth
where does
position,
that
but
yeah, exactly. Still in the fifth
I,
position. Yes. Okay. Let me
yeah,
just
but
open the
then
table here. Hmm.
yeah, I think we have played one less game than Tottenham and Newcastle. So
Newcastle.
Tottenham and
Yes.
Newcastle
So.
have played 16 games, and
Hmm.
we played only 15 games. So that is the advantage we have.
Yeah. Well, at this point, the if I am reading the table correctly, we are only three
Mm.
points behind Man City.
Yeah,
That's
but
strange.
Man City will be playing
They
tomorrow.
also have a game in, yeah. So they have a game in hand against us, which they will be playing tomorrow. But then again, we have like more importantly for us, we have a game in hand against Newcastle and Tottenham, who are currently above
Correct.
us in second
Exactly.
and fourth position respectively. So
Yes, yes.
that's a good plus for us. Yeah, as
Plus,
far
it's
as
more
goal
than
difference is
we've
concerned.
not even
Sorry.
come at the halfway mark, of the season.
Hmm.
Just 15, 16 games. So a lot of
Yeah.
games to go. We will see a lot of hiccups.
Yeah, that will be
Hmm.
happening.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, it's only 15 games, so it's not exactly even halfway down the season, as you
Correct.
mentioned. So
Yeah, you're right.
yeah, I mean, the league is actually not even properly evolved yet, we can say. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll find out soon how this turns out. But yeah, good result for Manchester United overall. Good performance, very professional performance, very efficient. Um, maybe, and they were fortunate that the goal that they conceded, although it was offside, it was correctly
Mm,
given as well, but that there was a hiccup there, as Divya has been
yeah.
pointing out. So there was a hiccup in that particular instance where the defender did not mark the attacker, but overall,
Yeah.
a very good performance, a very much in control performance by Manchester United. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, so let's see where this
And
goes.
and now they have two good games, upcoming games. They've got Wolves at Molineux. They've got Bournemouth at again at Old Trafford. So
Mm.
good chance to get 6 points and get a advantage of goal difference because they've, like I said earlier, the goal difference now is three, which is much, much less than the other team. Because if you look at the goal difference of Arsenal 24, Newcastle 21, City 26, Tottenham
Yeah, we
10,
only have a goal
and
difference of 3.
Liverpool 6, sorry, Liverpool 13. So our goal difference is only three. So that has to change, and it has to change
Hmm.
very quickly. Otherwise, towards the end of the season, this will be an issue. But yeah, two good games upcoming against Wolves and the other Bournemouth, where they can increase the goal difference. So again, I'm hoping for 2-3 nil victories. It will be difficult to do it against Wolves at Molineux, but yeah, if we have to achieve top four, you've got to beat these sides convincingly. So yeah, good game overall, and happy to see us performing, the way we expected our team to do and getting back to scoring goals. Have to continue doing that in the month of January. Yeah, Prashant, anything else that you guys want to add up before we wrap up the stream?
Yeah, so tomorrow Leeds United are taking on Manchester City. The match is at Ellen Road.
Mhm.
Just a quick prediction from you guys,
uh, yeah, I
because if
think
I'm
it's mm,
sorry, if I'm
yeah.
correct, the last time these two met, I think Leeds kind of gave them a tough time.
No.
If I
Last time head to head, actually Leeds were beaten convincingly 4-0.
Yeah.
4-0 victory to Man City. Before that,
Mhm.
it was 7-0 to Man City. So
Oh,
Last season,
Exactly.
Man City
okay.
scored 11 goals in 2 games against
Yeah.
Oh my
Leeds
God.
United.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So yeah. So
So
maybe
it
I'm
was a
not got
season
mixed
before
up.
that. A season
Yeah.
before that is when Leeds United beat Man City at Etihad. So
Yeah. Okay.
in
Yeah. Yeah. I think
2021.
that is what
Yeah,
I was referring
Yeah.
to.
yeah.
So, um, well, uh, under their new manager, which is this American guy. What's his name?
Mhm.
Why am I forgetting it? Uh, I mean, if he loses this, I think he is already under the cosh, right? So if he loses this, there
Yeah,
will
but
be no
Jesse Marsh,
Jesse
he
Marsch, right?
beats Liverpool at Anfield.
Yeah,
First
Hmm.
manager
exactly.
to
That's
do in
what
a
I was
very long
referring
time.
to.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he
they're
beat
very
Liverpool.
unpredictable. They're
Yeah,
very
so he beat
unpredictable in
Liverpool
this
at
team.
Anfield, and that's why he got some of the pressure off of his back. But if he loses to City quite like with a huge margin, I think he'll be under pressure again.
Yeah, yeah.
So
But yeah,
yeah,
City don't have Ruben Diaz, Calvin Phillips, and Julian Alvarez. So three these good players missing.
yeah,
And
but doesn't matter. City
Leeds.
still score four.
mm, Leeds
They have
Leeds
Haaland.
are missing a lot of players. Leeds are missing a lot of players. They don't have
Yeah.
Bamford, they don't have Rodrigo, they don't have Jack Harrison. Diego Llorente is
Hmm.
also not there. So they are missing loads and loads of players. Dallas is also not there, Stuart Dallas. So they are missing a lot of players. But again, it's at Ellen Road, so let's see how I'm predicting a 4-0 victory to lead Manchester City. So I don't see City having any kind of hiccup here. They'll easily win this game.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Uh, so yeah, I guess that's it for today, guys. Thank you to all of our viewers who have joined our stream today. Hope everyone is having a good time with their families during these holidays. And yeah, see you very soon for the next stream.
Yes, guys, bye for now. Do make sure to subscribe to our channel, Horton Brighton Corner, and smash a like on the video. We'll see you very soon, on the weekend for the upcoming game. And yeah, thank you very much. Good night for now. Bye.
Good, good
Bye.
night. Night.